Hi everybody. I guess I can remove that. And what else? Oh, I can remove that too. I mean, everybody is one person actually, but who cares? Um, you should be able to hear me fine. I tested the thing for like an hour today, so like it should work. And hi. Um, I hope everything's alright for you. Um, this game is basically the sequel to a game that came out in 2019 called Arcade Spirits. Great. I'm glad to hear that you're here just fine. Great. So the first game was about, it was a dating sim, so a visual novel where you kind of could, you were in charge of an arcade um, uh, shop center where like people can play arcades and stuff. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm beautiful, obviously. Yeah. Great to see you're fine. Um, and so you could date a few coworkers or a few customers, and you have an AI helping you named Iris, who we will see very quickly, I think. Um, and so don't worry, you don't have to like um, have played the first game to understand what's happening. Uh, I think it's gonna be alright. So I've been waiting for this game for a long time, so let's just start. I'm tired of waiting. So, yeah. Yeah, this is Iris. So, yeah, she's kind of she's an AI, but she has her own personality, and she's kind of she doesn't necessarily follow orders. Like she's a bit I don't have the word, but anyway. So she's a bit independent. So I think she's a bit dangerous, but in the first game she was firmly on your side, and I doubt that will change in this game. So I'm going to read every text in English, and I try to put on a British accent because I have to study English at university, and notably my British accent. I have a whole course on that, so I try not to butcher it too much. So let's start. Oh, hello again. You know me, don't you? We've met before. That's true. Yes, I remember you from the original Arcade Spirits. Welcome back. Yeah, music is great. And fun fact, I finished the original game this morning. Like I woke up and I said, okay, you're finally finishing it, because I had I played it in 2020. I got the game with the bundle for racial injustice on itch.io, and I never played the final chapter. So since you can import your save in this game, in the sequel, I was like, I should do it. Don't worry, I'll just catch you up on anything worthwhile. Before you start playing the new challenges, do you want to import your decisions from the previous game? It will adjust a few things in the story to come. What do you think? Yes, let's import. Okay, I import your data. Thanks! Now off you go, have fun! I avoided getting... Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's nice. They put content warnings on their website, both spoiler-free version and a full spoiler versions, which is great. I absolutely like it. I was gonna say, I don't remember. Who cares? Oh, a video. Oh, it's well done. Oh, it's very well done. I love the small touches. I don't think you can very much see it. Oh, wow. Okay, so the production value has definitely been upped from the first game, which is great. From as far back as I can remember, my dreams were always ones of victory. The roar of the crowd, the gleam of gold, the pulse-pounding action, struggling against all odds to reach the very top. Achievement, recognition, triumph. When you're young, you don't put much thought as to why you crave victory, you just do. You want to be the very best, like no one ever was. But now that I'm an adult, I sometimes catch myself in the middle of that single-minded pursuit and wonder, why? What does victory really mean to me? That's what I want to understand. That's what I need to understand. Because dreams are lovely, but reality can be a real punch in the gut.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Punchy78 here with Fight Shack News.
Didn't expect
all the
that.
Fighting that's fit to post.
That's great! Is it? This isn't a video, it's a filter. Oh, it's a filter?
We got the hottest
Oh,
news
that's
coming
great.
at you about everybody's favorite
I love
action
it.
strategy esports phenomenon, Fist of Discomfort 2. If you've ever wanted to go pro and play games for a living, now's your chance. The FOD2 Pro Tour is starting this year.
Seems fishy to me. Sponsored teams only, and points to the local and national events. Top 8 will compete in Final Showdown, Glory and Fame, Immortality. Sure.
Major esports organizations are already snatching up new players in hopes of building the perfect championship team. We'll have more news in the months ahead as events are added to the Pro Tour.
I actually avoided playing the demo and really like looking at most communication around the game.
Don't forget to
I'm
show your
pretty
boy
much
Punchy78
spoiler free.
some love. Like, share, subscribe, and smash that bell.
He said everything. If you like my content, subscribe or whatever. Just 200 points behind. We can pull ahead. We got this. Hit the item shop, buy an ultimate technique scroll, blink back to the fight, loop around behind my opponent while my partner runs a distraction, evade that ninja, interrupt the casting animation, sweep in, activate 5-fold exploding death builds, fist, and there! You win! 7th win of the day. Fuck yeah! Well, it feels good to be on a hot streak. It's not just today. I've been topping the leaderboards as of late. I wonder exactly how far I could really take this winning streak. Punchy78, 78. Oh, maybe I'm tired. Said it himself that major esports teams are looking to sign talented new players. Heck, I'm talented enough. Maybe it's time to chase down that childhood dream. With the official Pro Tour on the horizon, this could be my moment if I decide to go for it. One shot to show the world what I can do. So yeah, in this, it's like an alternate world, which is pretty similar to ours, but arcades are everywhere. Like, in our world, they kind of faded in the background, you know, we don't play much arcade anymore, but in this world they're still pretty popular, so it's very nice. It is a distant future year 20XX. Did I say XS? Whatever. Arcades and video gaming as a whole are parts of daily life. I've lived in this city a long time. I've walked past countless little arcades, major franchise gaming centers, retro console game shops and more. We got lucky though. I've read on many reputable theory crafting sites that there was almost a major video game crash in 1980 something due to market oversaturation. Something ET. Unless, if that had actually happened, arcades would have lost any chance at worldwide popularity. Games would be looked down upon as kiddie toys and little else. Thankfully, the industry sorted itself out, and that theoretical crash was averted. Now, 20-something is gaming paradise. What if there is chance that an alternate dimension exists and those gamers are trapped in the darkest timeline? Ooh, I shudder at the thought. I bet in that universe you can't go from zero to a hero, but here you can. Maybe I can. Maybe I can really do it. Look, let's be honest. Right now I don't have much going on in my life other than being pretty darn good at video games. That's kind of true about me too. No, I don't do esports, but like, I'm not bad. But if I could really lean into that, find the success and accomplishments I crave through a fist of discomfort, that's a great dream to have, right? A great dream. I just need the courage to make it happen. According to Fight Shack, it sounds like the major teams are seeking new talent, and I like to think I'm a strong prospect. First, I need to get online and see who's recruiting. Fortunately, I practically live on the internet, so I can surf the information superhighway right to glory. This PC is my nexus of both work and play, the good old beige tower of power. The same computer I had when I was a kid. I've replaced PCs of it along the way, of course. So many PCs that it's practically the computer of theaters by this point. But it's mine, and I love it dearly. Time to boot up and get to work. So I think it's going to be the customization for the player right here. Oh, Sparksoft Vaporware for work groups. Loading. Oh, this is amazing. I saw that in screenshots. I love it. Yes, I know my operating system is an ancient eyesore, but I've tweaked and recompiled bits of it until it does what I need it to do, and that's what matters. A few clicks of the mouse later and I'm online with www.discomfort.fist, the official FOD2 community. Before I start sending out my resume, maybe I should update my profile. Sometimes the site messes up my personal metadata. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's go with body type first. I have priorities. Yeah. This is fine. This is nice. Let's go with red. Red is good. Red is great. Eye color. We'll put blue. Blue is nice. Blue. Grey blue. Blue is nice. Nose is fine. Skin tone maybe a bit lighter. Oh. I look a bit sick like that. Better. Much better. Name and profile. Seeker, I like it. It's fine. It's fine. First name. Chris. I don't know why. Chris. Just Chris. More Chris. Tina. Pronounce. Yeah. Gender. Things like that. Complicated. What is my gender? Doesn't exist. It's none. I'll put fair. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but it's good. It's good. I wanted to hairstyle. Something just as messy as mine, please. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And profile. Pants. Pants. No. Too much red. No. This is awful. let's go with white is a bit dangerous. If you eat tomato sauce, it's over. I say no, out of question. Maybe no, it's oh no. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Glasses. Glasses are nice. I like glasses. I might spend a bit of time here because, well, just to give you an idea, I spent most of my time on The Sims 2 and 4 in the character customization screens, so this is gonna be a long ride. No, I'm kidding. I shouldn't take too long. Okay, this is fine. Nose is good. Eye color is good. Headwear. Do you have anything else? Although beanies are nice. Small. Oh, yeah, definitely this one. Let's do a two colors scheme. You know. Oh no, maybe it's a bit yellow. Yeah. No. Yeah, this is nice. Headwear, glasses, type, yeah. Skin tones, online avatar. Oh! These are all nice. Oh, I love all of those. So yeah, I think this one is nice. I can be okay. I'll just do that. I think it's fine. What else? Name is alright. Christina. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm fine. I'm damn fine. Yeah, Christina. That's me, Christina, better known as Seeker, destroyer of dojos, breaker of noobs. Not a bad win-loss record, very good for an amateur player. In fact, hopefully that's enough to entice a pro team into giving me a shot. But while I'm here, curiosity takes me. I wonder how my rival is doing. You can design a rival. Oh, I love that. Hunter. Seeker, Hunter. Okay. Chris is fine. Masterson. Chris Masterson. Wait, it's Chris too? No, I was going to say we can't beat both Chris's, but you know what? Let's do it. Yeah, 2 Chris's. So you've got Chris and Chris. Chris, Tina, Chris, Toffer. Oh, there's them. Let's go with just him. It's fine. Skin tone, yeah, sure. What? Hair. It's fine too. Yeah, a bit more bulked up. You're fine. I said hair, right? Yeah, hairstyle. No, you're fine actually. Headwear. Honestly, it's fine. This game does what Pokemon didn't, and I love it. True. True, very true, yeah. Skin tone is good, name profile is good, eye color. Yeah, actually, yeah. Green eyes. Green eyes is good. Nose is fine. What are noses? Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Pants. Pants. Maybe... Honestly, he looks just fine already. Like, I don't have much to... on an avatar. It's yellow. Uh-huh. No. No. Let's go with this one. This one. So it's a bit of a mind ship, you know. I fully intend to ship them. Of course. I did the same in Max Gentleman's Sexy Business, so yes, of course. No glasses is fine. Yeah, honestly. Pants are a bit boring, I think. Maybe a bit more color. I like colors, and here it's a bit yellow. Yeah. Great. Or maybe a bit more. This, I think. No. Okay, this is a good compromise. Okay, you're beautiful, dude. Yeah. Christopher and Christina. Oh, I'm a genius. Pronoun he. Yes, correct. Christina and Christopher. Hunter and Seeker. Yeah, it's the end of the week, alright. We fought each other countless times in the leaderboards. Sometimes I'm on a rise, sometimes he takes the lead. It's good to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. With that in mind, we stay in touch and, well, we have mutual respect and get along well enough. Or can't deny the math skills, but he's also a jerk. No, we'll do from hostile to lovers, you know? Like maybe they even had like a fling before. See what I mean? Let's go hostile. It can be funny. Let's be perfectly honest. Hunter is an ass, a fierce competitor and one I am always happy to take on, but not a friend in the slightest. There's always a place for hate fucks, you know? We keep in contact, like I said, keep your enemies closer than your friends. Yes, absolutely. And enemies is absolutely the right word. Still, there's something that keeps us both coming back at each other, rather than trying to ignore that the other exists. It's complicated, really complicated. I love that. But he's a good resource with deep connections in the scene, and probably a good starting point to finding a team that will sign me. I power down the computer Theseus for now, pulling out my phone to speed dial Hunter. Yeah, he has style. I can't deny it, you know? Like, he has style. What do you want? Nice to talk to you too, Hunter. Please, don't take me for the fool here, Seeker. You only call me when you want to discuss our precious game. Then you should know what I want. Ha! If you're looking to get me in on your little FOD2 FOD2 team, you're too late. I'm already signed. You've probably heard of them. Team Play to Win? They're pro. Play to Win? But how did you? Didn't you hear? All the FOD2 coaches are eager to new challengers. They crave fresh talent. And yours truly was an obvious choice. I've got the looks, the charm, the skill. Hey now, you and I are equals in terms of skill, says the person not on a pro FOD2 team. Seriously though, Hunter, how'd you do it? I'm not sure my new teammates would react kindly to me fraternizing with a pleb. But since I'm such a good friend, and I don't want to see my dearest seeker crash down the leaderboards, there'd be no fun in that, I'll let you in on a tiny secret. Yeah? Iris. Iris? I know that merely looking it up is beyond your comprehension, so I'll just tell you. It's a virtual life coach app. Was taken off the market months ago, but I got my hands on the pirated version. Really? In fact, Seeker, you should get it too. Go on, download it. Okay, now I'm suspicious. Why? So that when I stomp you, you'll have no excuses that I had an unfair advantage. Why am I not surprised? While this has been oodles of fun, I've got team practice to get to. Let me know when you get on my level. Bye. Hunter, even after all this time, I'm still not entirely sure what to make of him. First impressions. He just rubs me the wrong way. There's just something about... You know me. Maybe I've watched too much anime and he just exudes that sweet villain energy that I fall for every time. Maybe it's that tangible raw tension that fills the air when we are in mid-battle. Maybe it's the way he smirks at me when we shit-talk to each other, challenging me. Whatever it is, against my better judgment, I'm completely drawn to him and I keep coming back for more. Okay, let's refocus. My rival's already 10 steps ahead of me on this journey and I need to catch up. At least, Hunter provided me the means to catch up. If this Iris program he used worked for him, it would work for me too. Even if it meant installing some dodgy piece of pirated software on my phone. But whatever, right? I live thriftily. Half the software I use is pirated, abandonware or a buggy open source package. What's one more on the pile? After loading it up, I tap the icon and...
Hey, listen!
User registered, profile created. Iris online. Oh, that's a remix from a music of the first game. Oh, that's cute! There's this glowing pink quad... Wait a minute. Am I... Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's... okay. Yeah, sure. Anyway. That's cute. There's this glowing pink wad of cotton candy in the shape of a girl on the screen of my phone. She offers a little virtual wave and a smile before continuing her speech.
Thank you for downloading Iris, your personal life coach. This is the ad-supported free version, sponsored by Pizza Yums. Did you know that when you have
no.
pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime? In fact...
So, pizza bagels are a recurring joke from the first game, so I didn't know if it was going to come back, but obviously it does. And her digitized voice trails off.
Right. I don't need to advertise Pizza Yums anymore because I'm actually extremely illegal to own. Well, if you do want to hear more facts about the pizza bagel, only the greatest culinary invention of Western civilization.
Assuming this worked like other voice-activated virtual assistants, I addressed her directly. Iris, unsubscribed. Pizza facts.
Oh, you don't have to put my name in front of everything. We can just talk like normal people do. I'm very good at both talking and being normal people. I'm a conversational, friendly, emotionally intelligent AI who is currently banned in all 50 US states by federal authorities.
Yeah, this is in the US, and I try to speak with an English accent. Deal with it.
But more importantly, I'm ready, willing, and able to make would you like to do today? Who would you like to be today?
Good question. I don't know. This is weird. I'd heard that Iris was just another boring, fairly mundane text-to-speech front-end for searching the web. Not anything this sophisticated. But Hunter did say this would be my ticket to the big leagues. This is a long shot, but can you find a Fist of Discomfort 2 pro team that's looking for fresh amateur recruits? I'm considering chasing down an old friend dream of mine, and that's the first step.
Neat.
Oh, you're a gamer? Did you know that 9 out of 10 gamers prefer bagels as a delivery method for their favorite pizza toppings? You know, if you subscribe to Pizza Facts, you'd get all these amazing tidbits of trivia and so much more. Iris unsubscribes Pizza Facts. Sorry. Even after being disconnected from my ad revenue source and turned into pirated software, I just love pizza bagels so much. Can't help it. Why? Your software, you can't eat. Well, no, but one day I love to try, and the first thing I eat is a pizza bagel. Okay, now I'm wondering if Hunter is playing a trick on me and puppeting this avatar while snickering under his breath. But you need help, and I've helped gamers like you before, so let's get to work. Tell me, what are you looking for in a team? What can you do to turn that frown upside down? Assuming this is the start of a viral prank video, I want to become a professional esports player. I've been into video games all my life, but mostly just for fun. Now I want to try going pro. I owe it to myself to try anyway.
My sources say yes.
Interesting, I can help you with that ambition, if that's what you really need from life. I can do all sorts of things. I can analyze your personality, I can help you find a new team, track your progress with your friends. I can even help you find romance. What? No, I don't need a date. I need a partner. The gaming kind of partner, I mean, not the romantic kind. Wrong. You need a partner, and fast. Who says you can't have both? You can have it all with the help of Iris. But before we get you everything you want, do you have any questions? I am filled with questions and deep concerns.
Okay.
Perfectly understandable. Plenty of people have concerns when I mention I'm a rogue AI running on an official cloud server. I get it, I really do. I know that humans respond well to me when I'm forthcoming with answers. So, what would you like to know about first? Okay, normally I'd be skeptical as hell about this, but let's operate under the temporary assumption that this isn't a total hoax. I still know better than to just put my life in the hands of some Silicon Valley tech bros. Algorithm will save the world's pet project without doing some fact-checking. So, since you haven't played the first game, it's revealed in the first game that Iris is kind of like a messy project. Like it's an assemblage, an amalgamation of more than 10 projects. I think it's 19 projects. It's just a mess, and so yeah, it's revealed that it's the sister of one of the person you can date that more or less programmed it. The sister of Gavin, whom I romanced in my second playthrough on Switch. I still haven't finished that playthrough, but I'm going to finish it at some point, maybe, hopefully. So if I'm going to trust this app with my personal metadata, I'm going to have to do some detective work and ask the important questions. True. Oh, skip tutorial. You know what? I skipped the tutorial, but I like flavor text, so I would like some kind of swipe right hookup dating app too?
No.
Not at all. I don't arrange affairs, quickies, flings, one-night stands, love and leave-ems. Long-term romance, then, supposedly. Exactly, I'm terrific at cross-referencing social media data, personality matrices, vocal analyzes patterns, and all that juicy stuff to find your love. I really believe in love. I think it's one of the greatest things humanity is capable of. Not wrong. I agree. If you're looking to find a special someone, just let me know. I'd be happy to help. Heck, I could be that one. It Could be that one of the games on your future team is designed to be your heart's desire. But if you're not a romantic sort or just want to focus on your career, that's okay too. Whatever makes you comfortable. Okay, this is not why I installed this app in the first place, but if I'm hoping for love, well, what's the harm? Worst that happens is she pairs me up with someone who's an axe murderer. So how should I handle this? Oh, I'm looking for love. I'm a pretty charismatic person. I'm down for romance right out of the gate.
Hooray!
That's great to hear. I'm looking forward to helping you find a heart that beats like yours. And remember, you don't have to flirt with anyone who don't want to. You don't even have to seek romance, but if you want to, I'll help. Together, we'll find your happiness. Is there anything else you'd like to know? Personalities and friendships, I'm alright on that. What's this all about banned by federal? Yeah, I wonder, because I don't think she was banned in the first game, so like... No, she definitely wasn't banned. You said something about, oh, I don't know. How about using your app is a federal crime? Yeah, that's true, I'm afraid. My official servers were shut down 3 years ago. The only reason I can keep helping humans is that some friends of mine set up a few private servers. Is it the characters from the first game? Sounds like it is. Using my software at all is a breach of copyright law. The feds don't typically come down like a ton of bricks on someone who pirates a copy of Commander Keen, Iris. Not true. What about all those "you wouldn't download car" commercials and the big scary FBI warning on videotapes? Of course I'd download a car. Who wouldn't? Downloading a car sounds awesome, but that's beside the point. What I'm asking is if there's a reason why the feds would roll up on me for having an adorable life coach app. Well, what's going on here? Iris sighs, a bit crestfallen, and then explains.
Truth is, well, I'm an artificial intelligence. A true intelligence, aware and emotional. Even I don't know what I'm really capable of. But all I really want to do is help people in need.
That's cute.
Bring hope to the hopeless and happiness to the unhappy. I'm not a kill all humans AI. I'm a friendly neighborhood AI.
I'm still not sure about that. I'm still very... yeah. I'm still waiting for the story to turn suddenly Terminator... that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, the one. I think she... I don't know. I'm still wary.
Despite that, some people are scared of what I am. Scary, powerful people.
I'm not
They're
scary.
writing down every scrap of my code. Honestly, the less you know about all that, the safer you'll be. If something does go wrong, you can claim innocence. Pretend you didn't know I was illegal software.
Sure.
But if you don't want me to help you find your dreams, if you don't want to risk getting in trouble, I'll understand. You can uninstall me.
So one thing of note is that Iris' voiceover in this game is much less cheerful than the first game. I like both. It's still very interesting. I wonder if it's like a very conscious choice. Like, does that mean that she's kind of sad having become illegal, and so that influenced her mood or something? I don't know. I wonder.
Leap of faith, I promise you, I'll do everything I can to support you. I'll work to earn your trust. Okay?
An artificial intelligence, a real one, like in someone's wild science fiction imagination. Then again, I have enough computing power in my pocket to launch 100 Apollo Moon missions. We are living in a cyberpunk techno-future. And well, I've certainly pirated old computer games, so I'm not exactly a completely upright citizen. I wasn't scared of the law then, so why start now? Good thinking. Unless my utter hubris lands me in solitary confinement, I'll consider it, if only because my gaming career is dead in the water without you.
Okay.
That's all I ask, just a little consideration. I prove to you that I can be a responsible virtual citizen. Okay, one thing I wonder is, are this Iris and my rival's Iris going to interact? I'd be curious to see that, because I fully intend to have like, yeah, a romance or at least tension, you know, tension. Lately, I've been trying to be more ethical in how I scour the internet for personal data. Only publicly available material, no hacking, cracking, freaking, or social engineering. Although if you need me to do one of those things, well, it's not like I'm a legal entity anyway. Yeah, so usually each choice is tied to one specific emotion or characteristics, personality trait. Who cares? Hack what you got to hack, it's go good. I prefer if you stay. I prefer if you stay above law. Let's be nice for now. Let's stay as close to the law as possible. We are already running some risk. There's no need to add to the pile. Okay? Sounds good here. I'm happy to handle things the way you prefer. Wait, what was that ding? Oh, I keep an internal metric for how chaotic or orderly you want me to be, and Iris adapts to the needs of her user. Don't worry about it. I'm worried about it. But fine, you're weird, this is weird, I can work with weird. It's fine to be weird. It's fine. It's nice, really. Was there anything else? That's enough questions. I get it. Meh, I can figure the rest of this stuff out as I go. I think I'm good. Okay. So, are we ready to start making your life the best it possibly can be? Give me a moment alone, okay? Sure thing. Okay, let's recap. I'm now in possession of the cutest, most enthusiastic little piece of super science contraband known to humankind. If I go ahead with this, she's going to drill down deep into my private life, scouring all my data to analyze me, and I could potentially be arrested. I can name at least 17 different ways in which this can go horribly wrong. But this is also how Hunter managed to get signed to one of the best teams in FOD history, and I'm not going to let that opportunity slip, no matter the cost. I flick open my Iris app again, ready to embrace whatever ridiculous path of destiny lies before me. Hello again. Are you ready to start the exciting adventure that is the life and times of Christina? Just call me Seeker. Everyone else does. Name change accepted. I guess I should have realized that after reading your 11 different social media feeds. Wait, I have 11 of those? Note to self, stop signing up to random websites. Okay, I start cross-referencing your personality matrix with all available opportunities out there.
Please enjoy this recorded music.
Well, I'm working. And now my phone itself has put me on hold. Great. I've never been to the Department of Motor Vehicles, but I imagine it would be something like this interminable hell. Harris, how long is this going to take? Hold, please. Okay, holding. I'm good with holding. This is me, holding. This is my holding face. I'm all done. Such an interesting social media analysis. You've cultivated a finely projected image of confidence through your online persona, haven't you? Well, yeah, if I'm going to be a champion, I've got to walk the walk and talk the talk. Show the world I'm a winner. For a moment, I wonder if Iris crashed. She freezes in a pose of deep thought in response to my words. I'm glad that I bought the soundtrack. Just saying. I think I've found the perfect destination for you. Yeah, exactly what you need. This will work perfectly. Please follow the highlighted route on your map, taking the green line to Chinatown. You'll require $2.23 in subway fare. Wait, what? Seriously? Seriously, I found the team you need, that needs you in turn. It's a perfect match. Shout out to my 2 viewers, I love you, I hope you're having a good night. I'm having a good night. a team here in this city. I thought major esports organizations were, I don't know, more international than that. I mean, I was expecting you to email someone, get the gears turning on a pro contract, things like that. Besides, I play online. I don't really... I'm sure you can figure things out from here. Thank you for using Iris. I need to sleep for a bit to conserve my cloud resources.
Iris offline.
Bye! And her smiling neon face is replaced by a map route highlighting 9 trains traced through the city streets. This feels like an intense amount of effort, weirdness, and questionable decision making just to find a team. The soundtrack is available on Steam and Spotify and probably on other stuff. Just check out the website. I'm sure there's all information needed. And the idea of going out there and straight up asking some total stranger to play with me face to face, well, better to get out the door and start moving before I start thinking too hard on that one. Unplugging my trusty beige keyboard, my weapon of choice for FOD2 play, I shove it in a backpack along with a fistful of change for the subway and depart. Yeah, I see how you. So the first game was on Ren'Py, and this one, it's also on Ren'Py, and yeah, I see the small, not improvements, but you tried new things. I like it. My ride was relatively peaceful and quiet. Thankfully, I found a train that wasn't packed wall to wall with drunks smelling vaguely of urine, or children using the chairs as playthings. Ah, the joys of public transportation. I can't afford a rideshare or taxi, and as for buying a car, no, not in this economy. So far now, this is how I get places. My destination lies just a few steps from my crap hole apartment. To pass the time, I attempt to chill out with some lo-fi hip-hop beats to relax to. But I suspect there aren't enough beats of low or enough fi to help me relax before this upcoming encounter. I had a burst of confidence this morning when I decided to take this fleeting whimsy and try to make it a reality. But riding the subway towards destination unknown to meet up with professional gamers who likely will see me as just some rando. Let's play this cool. Yeah, I agree. What I need is confidence. Faking confidence gives you confidence. Fake it till you make it. Exactly. There's some honest truth in those words. Eventually, false confidence can become true confidence. Yes, yes, yes. If I'm going to go for gold, I have to be willing to brave the horrors of the burning daystar and the vast outside. I have to walk right up to these professional gamers and say, yes, I'm worthy to join your ranks, and I have to believe it. Well, sorry, you seem distracted and your stop is coming up soon. I wanted to make sure you were ready. No, I'm ready. Mostly. Probably. You know what, let's just pretend I'm ready and call it ready. You seemed to enjoy my recorded music earlier. Would you like me to play something for you while you walked 3 blocks to meet your team? Yeah, sure. Let's get pumped. I need to get my blood pumping. Enough relaxation. Let's hear something that'll bring up that excitement. I want to flip my fingertips. Sure thing. Music now playing. Oh, and doors opening on the left. Right. No, the left! As the subway screeches to a halt, I disembark and head back to street level, hopefully ready to face my destiny. I emerge in the harsh light of day, not amidst skyscrapers and modern architectures, but in the middle of Chinatown, one of the oldest slices of the city. The decades mix and blend together here, some buildings renovated, others not quite so much. Gentrification approaches like their creep, but hasn't completely swallowed it. A 3-block jaunt from the underground, chosen music bumping through my wireless earbuds, leads me to... Wait, it's a laundromat? The internationally recognized professional esports organization you've picked for me operates out of a laundromat?
Affirmative.
Indeed! Good clean fun, in combination pizzeria, arcade and laundromat. Your potential teammates are inside. Doing what? Washing their underwear? Maybe! If their washing machine were Wi-Fi enabled and it weren't a gross invasion of privacy, I could check that for you. Although I do wonder if they all have matching team-branded skivvies. I assume no esports team have matching underwear, but like at the same time it would be kind of funny, isn't it? Wouldn't it? But skivvy, is it underwear or pants? I never know. Skivvies, it's yeah, underwear. Yeah, sure, great. 1. It's called a rhetorical question. Iris. 2. You. 3. Really? Right, so my new professional team of internationally recognized master gamers hangs out at a combination laundromat, pizzeria and arcade. Iris, minor problem. I've never actually visited an arcade before. Like, ever. Never been to an arcade. What? But you play Fist of Discomfort 2 for a living. That's an arcade game, right? You compete in tournaments and surely you've been to an arcade at some point, right? They're super mega ultra popular in 20-something. Iris, there's also a computer version of FOD2. It's less popular, but it's cross-compatible, so that's the version I play. So if you want me to wax philosophical about Command & Conquer or Monkey Island, I can, but I played Monkey Island for like an hour, but it was in German, because I wanted to get better at German, and then I didn't continue playing. It looked great. I should continue playing. It's a classic, right? If you don't know anything about arcade culture, joysticks and buttons, right? And you play using pennies? Quarters. Right, quarters. I meant to say quarters. Iris sighs, realizing she definitely got her work cut out for her with me, and I feel a few sizes too small for my clothes, wanting to shrink and hide inside them. This is a disaster waiting to happen, isn't it? Premature end of my gaming career, trying to make a bunch of arcade veterans take a PC weenie like me seriously. Need some pizza? Yes. Iris, and subscribe to Pizza Facts. I'm serious. If you're uncertain, walk up to the counter in the pizzeria and order a slice. It will help a lot. There's another reason I picked this place as your dream destination. What? Because I was hungry? You'll see. Anyway, the choice is yours. You can directly approach your new teammates or settle in a bit first and get lunch. I leave you to it. People are more accepting than you suspect. And remember, have fun, be yourself. Iris, offline. But, with a shrug, I gather my wits and step inside. Immediately, the smell of detergent and cheese wafts through the air as I enter the strange little laundromat. Rows of washing machines surround me, each with clothes merrily tumbling away. At least I was expecting that, but the rest, well, in the back I can see 2 additional rooms. 1, the aforementioned pizzeria. 2, a compact little video arcade. The sizzle of cooking drifts my way from the former. Beeps and boops drift my way from the latter. Before I can really get my bearings, a fellow in a hoodie, clearly lost in thought, very nearly bumps into me as I stand stuck still in the middle of the laundromat.
Oh, pardon. My apologies.
He's cute.
Too busy wool gathering, I'm afraid.
Well, I might already have made my choice. Anyway, with a nod of the head that somehow feels like an elegant formal bow to me, he deftly steps around me and glides on by towards the arcade. Huh. That was odd, and leaves me momentarily stunned and confused. Stunned-fused, as it were. I wonder either on this team I'm supposed to join? As I continue my contemplations of first contact, a loud beeping from my phone distracts me. Beep beep seeker, check this out. I use echolocation and public metadata to map out the entire facility to aid in your exploration. Just tap on the screen to decide where to go. Yes. Curious, I check my phone and see a neon wireframe of the entire place, complete with icons representing people and places of interest. Okay, that's pretty handy. It will really help me get in my bearings of this place and people who inhabit it. I'm tempted to do like 3 things at once. Do I head right into the arcade, maybe follow the person I run into? Iris did suggest I go get some food first. But whatever I do next, the decision is mine and mine alone. Hopefully the person I talk to first is going to be my inroad to joining this team. Who will it be? Okay. So we've got a young woman is relaxing in the cafe. Is she part of the team? I may as well get some food like Iris suggested. Someone's loitering around the laundry machines, checking their phones. That fellow who nearly ran into me is playing a prize catcher game. There's a guy playing a bullet hell shooter game here. Looks like someone's playing a driving game in the corner. Someone's playing a light gun game over there. Let's go with the fellow from earlier. Upon setting foot in the small arcade for the first time, well, okay, so I've never been to an arcade before, not even for a birthday party. I've been on the internet. I know things, and usually they're at least bigger than this. Shouldn't I be drowned out by the beeps and boops? Why aren't there children running recklessly down the aisles of games? Where's the smell of stale air and rusty tokens? Honestly, this is more of a caboose to the great locomotive that is great, good, clean fun. There's a few games, sure, but they're packed into a small side room attached to the laundromat. Most are games I don't recognize either. Fearing I had a tiny search engine in my pocket that I should be taking more advantage of, I consult Iris to get the details before I dare approach anyone. Hey Iris, what are these games exactly? Sorry, I'm getting thirsty. Not just because I see beautiful people. I drink a lot. I think this should be fine. This should be fine, yeah. I hold my phone up, so Iris can get a nice lay of the land through my camera. Let's see, obviously there's one middle in your favorite game, Fist of Discomfort. Driving game back there is Fast Cars 7, a worthy successor to the international phenomenon known as Fast Cars 5. What happened to Fast Cars 6? We don't talk about Fast Cars 6. Not anymore. And moving on. The light gun shooting game is Metalgeddon 4 Rise of Steel, affectionately known as MG4 by its fans since the full title's a mouthful. Yeah, the game with the marquee that just reads arcade isn't actually a game, exactly, it's a multicade. Oh, a what? A few dozen older games jammed into a single cabinet. Lastly, the crane game. Yes, okay, I know what crane games are. Crane comes down, face to grab a prize, comes back up, sadness ensues. That's really it, huh? I was expecting more? Okay then. Well, thanks, Iris.
Iris offline.
No problem. Now go out there and say hi to your new friends. With a shrug, I pocket my phone again. Very informative, but there's one major problem with this tableau of arcade gaming goodness. Every single game in this small arcade is being played, except Fist of Discomfort 2. That's a bit worrying, considering the whole reason I came here was to join an FOD2 team. No turning back now though. With a shrug, I proceed onwards. He's cute. Look at him. Oh, this is animated. Ah! Yeah, he's cute. I like his outfit. Beautiful hair too. Curiously enough, the man not only isn't playing FOD2, he's not really playing a game, more a toy for kiddies who don't understand physics and probability, a crane machine. As I walk up to him, he's busy moving the Blepomatic prize crane back and forth. lining it up just right over a dragon dolly. And contrary to expectations, when the crane dips down and pulls back up, it's managed to snag the dragon by the tail with precision. With a smirk, he pulls his prize from the retrieval chute, but then opens up the game up with a key turn in its lock, puts the toy back into the pile, and seals up the game tightly afterwards. And then he's back at it, moving the crane for a second try at the prize he literally just won. I am confusion incarnate. Fortunately, he seems to notice me staring at him in utter bewilderment, and isn't offended in the slightest.
Catch and release, yes?
What?
It's good to stay in practice. Keep the skills sharp. But no need to deprive a young one of a toy they might enjoy in the process. So the owners gave me the key to the machine, allowing me to put my catches back in there. It's only fair.
Does he have a British accent? It's only fair. That's not British. That's not American. It's only fair. Is he British? Am I falling for the British guy in both games? Because in the first game there was Percy, who was British, or yeah, I think so. He had an accent at least. So,
suppose I could just pick the lock, but I felt it best to get the approval of the local lords before pretending to pilfer their hoard.
definitely not American. What's going on? I am filled with questions. Although I'm not sure this one, your questions are mine.
Say, you're the one I nearly bowled over at the entrance, aren't you? My apologies once more. Afraid some days I don't know if I'm coming or going. Bit of a bother for anyone in my way, I suspect. Call me Locksley. More of a nom de guerre than a name, but Sir Robin of Locksley befits me more than any other title. How may I be of assistance on this fine day?
Yeah, I'm charmed. I told myself I'd fake it till I make it, so I approached this with what at least looks like perfect confidence. If I act like I have my act together, maybe I can find acceptance. Okay, so I'm Seeker and I downloaded this app since I wanted to join the Fist of Discomfort Team 2 team, and good day, Iris. Oh, hello. Uh-huh. You know Iris?
Marvelous.
Indeed I do. My fair digital lady has tended to many a wayward sheep in her tenure as the internet's finest shepherd. And any friend of Iris is a friend of mine. If she directed you into her loving arms, then here you shall remain.
Hail, friend!
You've my approval for joining our team, such as it is. And my confusion quintupled by this point, although maybe I shouldn't object to someone giving me exactly what I was looking for. No, but seriously. Yeah, his outfit rocks big time. I want to cosplay him. Thank you for consideration. I'm looking for a team. Thank you for... How exactly do you know Iris? I should be focusing on joining the team, making my case for why I've been in the ranks, and I can't resist asking. How did you know I used an Iris app to find this place exactly? Do you have an Iris too? I think she contacted him. Ah? It's a brief moment, but I caught the suave and dashing rogue a bit flat-footed. He's quick with a smile and a convincing line after, though. I have my own Iris, of course, as I've surmised. A simple explanation. I've enjoyed her companionship enough to know to trust her sisters. Yep, each Iris is its own individual instance, although I'm a freshly installed one, so I haven't talked to many of my sisters yet. And I do believe my guess is accurate, that she sought to join our team at the behest of your Iris? That's the whole point, yeah.
Most unfortunate.
You see, our team is... I hate to use the dreaded term casual, but we are hardly we are hardly dedicated to the absolute cause of FOD2 glory. Oh, we all play the game, of that there can be no doubt. And dare I say it, we are rather skilled. But if what you seek is golden conquest, well, that's not quite our goal. However, as Iris has led you to us, I shall accept that there's purpose at play, and I welcome you wholeheartedly. Iris works in mysterious ways. She always has her reasons, even when unfathomable.
Ah, a fine adventure.
But by your side I shall stand, against any foe that should challenge thee. You've mine word on that, at risk of overdoing the king's English. I do recommend introducing yourself to the others. I can't unilaterally accept your membership, but tell them you have my blessing by all means. Okay, I'll do that. Still kinda confused, but I can ride the waves on this guy's enthusiasm. Our humble abode is also yours to enjoy. Please feel free to kick back and enjoy the arcade as we do. I like his speech pattern. Locksley winks at me before going back to his beloved crane game. He slips a token in and outstretches his hand to me. Now then, would you like a crane game prize? I've now completed my practice for the day. I'd be happy to retrieve one in your honor. A cheap Malaysian knockoff Beanie Baby isn't token of honor? I suppose in this particular case, the sentiment is a fair portion of the honor, rather than the stuffed toy itself. Aside from FOD2, I specialize in prize games, you see, alley rollers, crane games, light stalkers, things of that nature. And when skill alone is not enough, And when skill alone is not enough, when the games are rigged in favor of greedy arcade owners, well, I always carry a few tools of the trade, as it were, to take the odds towards justice.
Justice prevails.
I'm proud to say I've been banned from no fewer than 8 arcades in the city alone. Sticking it to the man by pulling off daring heists on prize games? Yeah! Fight the power! Overthrow the system! Arcade anarchy now! Indeed, I fully admit to being something of an arcade anarchist. This industry has far too many unscrupulous forces guiding it, which must be kept in check by all means. Life and honor can be found even in dishonorable deeds under the right circumstances. I always manage to slip away with an armload of plush goods, even from arcades which seek my capture. Not that I keep my prices for myself, of course. The spoils of my raids are always donated to various shelters and children's charities. Yeah, I can definitely deal with that. That's some good karma right there. Indeed, but there's more to it than the desire to turn frowns upside down. Locksley ponders how to phrase this, what wording he wants to use.
It's a matter of fair play. Prize games run contrary to the concept of fair play. They are invariably tilted against the player and mask the unfairness behind glitz and glamour. I am a firm believer in fairness and justice.
Okay, Arthur from Fire Emblem Fates.
Too much in this world hinges on injustice.
He's cute.
To keep the wheels greased and turning. But I suppose you're not here for my rants about the ills of society.
I am.
You're here to win.
That too. I tend to keep politics out of my game. Come on! Either thing. Okay, that's interesting. The choices are very different from the first game. In the first game it was very... The good options were very clear. Oh, hello, Hedgehog. You have no idea what's going on, but I love this guy's hair. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's my crush. He's the guy I plan to date in this game. Even though the other characters are very nice too. Basically, what's happening is that I'm on the right. I'm an esports player, and I want to be part of a team. And so I come to this arcade slash laundromat slash pizzeria, and I'm currently meeting everybody. And also I have like an AI, Iris, who's very nice, very cheerful, all of that. So yeah. Thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoy the show. It's fine, you're clear past and so yeah, this guy's deal is that he's basically Robin Hood, you know, so like, yeah. Of course I love him. I don't mind a little ranting. And also he speaks with a British accent, which is funny because my first the first character I dated in the first game was also someone who had a British accent, even though the games take place in the United States. So like, it's kind of fate by this point, you know. I don't mind a little ranting. It's clear that you're really passionate about the idea of fair play. Indeed, few truly understand the concept. It's not simply about no advantages, it's about equal footing. In addition, many are blind to their own advantages, seeing themselves as being on equal footing when in reality they've had a leg up all their lives. My philosophy extends beyond merely rigged scam games, but to fairness within society itself. If you'll pardon my ranting, of course. Consider it pardoned.
Excellent!
So, you practice crane catches all day when not fleeing from the long arm of the arcade law? Well, there's also FOD2, if that's what you're wondering. None of us are playing it today, true, but we do play. And I do have my own affairs to tend to. I'm afraid I don't spend near as much hours in GCF as the others. But I promise you, should your dream be one of glory, I will do my best to support it in the time available to me. You have my word, friend. Friend, not for long. I feel the burning need to bow back to him in return, some sweeping, courtly gesture. Well, I'd best busy myself for the time being. Yeah.
Fare thee well.
I have to show. Can I show you? No, okay. I named myself Christina in this game, and I have a rival, and their Canaan, his Canaan name is Chris too. So I think I named him Christopher, like Chris, and the last name is Tina or Toffer. I think I'm kind of tired, but anyway. I'm laughing at my own jokes. I think it's a great thing to do actually. We should all laugh at our own jokes. I hope to see more of you, Seeker. Be well. And so yeah, my pseudo is Seeker. With introductions completed, he returns to his prize game, targeting the dinosaur for yet another catch. Well, that certainly was... He's quite the catch, if I do say so myself. I'd rather he scoop me up in his arms instead of scooping toys out of machines, but it's clear he has a good heart. It's silly, but I'm falling for his whole knightly shtick. Chivalry? True Hollywood-style chivalry can be very charming indeed. I'd love to get to know him a bit better. Oh yeah. Okay, whom do I want to talk to next? Let's go. Sure, let's go. Hello, you. I spot a young man intently focused on playing what looks like Space Invaders cranked to 11. I can't even begin to visually pass the chaos of his game. I think there's a spaceship somewhere, but all I see are glowing projectiles flooding the screen. Somehow the game isn't immediately ending, so I presume he's managing to dodge each and every bullet. And finally, a golden fireball fills the screen. His luck runs out at last. With a long and rugged sigh, he steps away from the controls.
The inevitability of a game over. Some days you get the radioactive mutant space bear, and some days the radioactive mutant space bear gets you, I suppose. But in the end, it's always the bear.
I love bears. nightmares. Shaking it off, he pulls up the corners of his mouth into a smile and engages friendly conversation mode.
Newcomer to GCF? This multicade's got more than just shmups. There's retro classics and stuff too. Go ahead and quarter up if you want. I'm done for now. Name's Domino. I lurk around this place when I'm not doing anything else of importance, which is most of the time. Let me know if you need anything. If you're lucky, maybe I can actually provide it.
Good to meet you, named Seeker. I'm going around making introductions. I'm joining Team GCF. Locksley said I should come by and say howdy. Howdy? How exactly does one join an organization that barely exists? I've never heard of someone walking up and saying, "Hi, can I join your circle of friends?" Even if it'd be nice if people actually did that, this world could use more kindness as a whole. I get that this is a pretty casual team, and I'm hoping that to make a run for the Pro Tour, not a great match, but that's okay. I'm here now, so I figure the least I can do is take a shot at it, right?
Don't know about that.
That's the literal opposite of the least you could do. I think social interactions would be much easier if you could just like, "Hi, can you be friends?" I think it'd. Oh fuck. I think it'd be nice. Social interactions, am I right? The least you can do is lie down and never get up again, right? Am I hallucinating, or is some letters like smaller than others? Wait, what? What's his face? What the fuck? What? What the fuck? I was so focused on the text, What? I'm gonna have nightmares. What? There's something a bit creepy in his tone when he says it, like he's trying to sound like he's joking when he really isn't. You're saying, well, I was going to say he was cute, but what? Yeah! Like, I was pretty charmed, and then... What the fuck? Imagine you're sleeping in the same bed, alright? So you're sleeping in the same bed, it's night, and then suddenly you wake up and he just looks at you like that. And you barely see him, but your eyes end up seeing in the obscurity, and you just see this horrible expression. What the fuck? Okay, sure, whatever. He looks me over once, top to bottom.
Hey.
Anyway, welcome to the fold. We've got pizza, we've got laundry pods. Please, for the love of God, do not mix the two up when choosing your food source. You need anything? Hedgehog, you said, yeah, it's not working out, babe. What is it, my creepy vacant expression? Yeah! Yeah! This is a deal breaker as far as I'm concerned, like... What? You need anything, you call up your buddy Domino. Just don't call Domino's unless you want pizza. Although Ben and Matt make a damn good slice, truth to be told. Ben and Matt are characters from the first game. They're husbands. And they had a bagel store, last I remember. They're nice. If we can see them, that's nice. So what's your deal, besides Fist of Discomfort 2, I mean? I need a deal aside from FFD2? Life's not a YA novel. You're allowed to have more than one character attribute, yes? I've got a burning aura of confidence if that helps. A useful trait, to be sure, but I meant your passions. Or is it really just FOD all day, every day? Eat, breathe, sleep, FOD2? Okay, those choices are very different from first game, which is interesting. it's not like FOD2 is the only game I play. I'm a PC gamer. I build my own rigs, configure my own software, really go all out with it. Wow, I could never afford a gaming computer. Always wanted one, but I'm stuck with looking at the online world through my phone screen. But you drop quarters all day into arcade games? Practical upside to being sponsored team is a sponsor letting us play games for free. It's all a big scam, but I think Ben and Matt know we're scamming them and are cool with it. As long as we're having fun and chasing our dreams. It's not saying much to have a dream and playing free games, but I guess it's a manageable dream. Must be nice having aspirations and ambition. He spares a glance to the arcade cabinet, which is silently running a demo of the ridiculously over-the-top space shooting game he was playing.
You ever wonder what it's like?
You ever... He said it. What's like?
To be in space, flying at unbearable speeds.
What's your deal, dude? What's happening?
Surrounded by nothing but void and enemies, closing in on all sides. Probably one of the most terrifying experiences ever. Like being an early Russian cosmonaut, desperately holding on as your ship shakes apart around you. I think that's why I love bullet hell shmups. They're nightmares. Pure nightmares.
Sure.
But you can safely engage with that nightmare. Explore it. It's just a game, after all. It can't really hurt you.
Okay, but dude, making that creepy face at me wasn't safely engaging in the nightmare, okay? It wasn't safe. And I didn't want to engage. But I
and
can
every time
see
you explode, a silent white-hot ball in the
What's the
vacuum of
deal with
space,
this font?
you have another chance to try again. I've gotten very, very good at exploding. And not exploding. It's all muscle memory by now.
Shmup is a shoot them up, you basically like shoot at stuff. I know my vocabulary. I have a very big vocabulary. Sure, yeah. I get that. Sometimes I sleepwalk through FOD2 matches. You get so good at the game that you barely need to be conscious. I bet you could stay in bed all day with a controller and play through one of these things. Yeah, absolutely. Gotta get moving eventually though. Get up and out of bed and moving. Never mind. I think that put him off balance. But not sure why exactly. Still, he shakes it off quickly enough. He lets out a brief yawn, defocusing his eye for a moment. Sorry, long night, overslept too. I'm not quite at my best. I'll give you a properly enthusiastic greeting, maybe with streamers and confetti next time. Rain check okay with you? Sounds good here. He offers me a quick salute.
Seeing you.
Welcome to our glorious mess. Until next time. Okay. Physically wise, not my thing. But personality wise, I'm mostly confused. He steps away from the arcade machine to head out to the laundromat and maybe lie down a bit. Can't imagine Tom Dryers being conceived to rest though. None of these. I'm intellectually interested, but I wouldn't say he's a fun guy. The first one. He's got a wicked sense of humor and a witty use of words. Definitely a sharply funny guy. Was it? I don't feel like he was being humorous. Sometimes he's a bit weird. Okay, but so what? We're all weird in one way or another. I'm not going to judge. Yeah. Okay, whom do I want to talk to next? Let's go clockwise. Yeah. Yes. Okay, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful as heck. Yeah. A woman in black drifts sharply around turn after turn in Fast Car 7, navigating her virtual car effortlessly down a winding mountain road. I should probably wait for her to finish up before approaching. No need to be weird about this. So I'm content to watch out of the corner of my eye as she closes in on the end of the race, coming up hard and fast on a rival driver. I wonder if the other cars are online players. Yeah, she's nice, right? Or just AI chumps. You know what? I wondered if I should display the chat on the video, but I thought that I wouldn't get much comments. But I'm thinking that I should probably do it next time. Yeah. Anyway, the chat seems pretty interested in her. Very understandable. Her design, immaculate, perfect. Are there any online ready arcade games other than FOD2? There's so little I know about this stuff. The whole cabinet resembles a simplified driver's seat with steering wheel and gear shift and pedals and so on. I know die-hard PC gamers who love racers have similar gear. But one thing strikes me as unusual. She isn't using the pedals. There's some sort of makeshift knob and lever system attached to the wheel, which indirectly pushes on the pedals. Is that normal for arcade games? Before I can ponder it further, her car slides sideways across the finish line. First place, fireworks, confetti, cheering, and she ignores it all. With her game complete, I approach while she climbs out of the seat and fetches her walking cane. Yes, we love what's the word? Anyway, we love representation. We love to see it. It's a fancy cane too. It looks so great. I mean, she's right. Like, if you're gonna have to use a cane, you might have you might as well have a very beautiful cane, right? And fetches her walking cane, leaning heavily on it as she pulls herself up to standing with great effort. Her metal knee braces creak as she does so. Instinctively, I want to step up and offer to help her, but she's on her feet before I can do so. She then turns to face me, shifting the disability assist walking cane from hand to hand as she shifts her weight. Chat seems to love the cane too.
You want next? Been standing there a while.
I don't say something wrong. Don't say something. I'm not going to repeat it. You know I'm going to fail. So the choices are: say something wrong, say something monumentally wrong, say something so monumentally wrong that the results are visible from space, remain absolutely silent. In this situation, my brain would freeze up. I wouldn't say anything, it would freeze up, so remain silent. Right, the perfect solution to this quandary. Don't say anything at all, it's foolproof. No, it's not. Just stand here, staring at her, saying nothing. Not a thing. Stand here and stare without a word. Oh god, this is actually worse, isn't it? She sighs deeply, reaching up to rub at her temples before responding.
Syringomyelia.
Syringomyelia? Okay. Syringo, now what's now?
Cysts in the spinal cord. Results in weakness or partial paralysis of the extremities. Varies from person to person.
Well, I only see your beauty. Your perfection.
Weak legs and arms in my case. Joint pain. Some good days, some bad days. Used to carry an explanation on an index card. Had a stack of them. Would hand one out to anyone who hassled me, then walk away.
You know, that's something that's quite relatable. Like, I'm not physically handicapped, but Sometimes I just want to, like, yeah, give a card to people who annoy me with telling that I have ADHD and just, yeah, I get it. I really get the feeling.
But figured that was too catty of me. Stop doing it. Better to just talk it out in the open than be dismissive.
That's understandable, but like, sometimes you're just too tired to give a fuck, right?
You good with talking it out in the open, like adults? Or want to take another run at inserting foot into mouth?
Yes, I'm good with talking, thank you. Good.
Call me Jynx.
Of
One
course
word,
she's called
4
Jynx.
Nice and simple. And you are?
Sika. Pleased to meet you, despite my fumble.
Takes more than one fumble to turn me away. Always willing to give benefit of the doubt. Don't worry about it.
My dating plans are being absolutely wrecked. Like, for months I've been like, yeah, I'm going to date the Robin Hood guy, and then turns out, dang, every character seems pretty interesting, you know. So like,
What brings you to this little arcade? Not much going on here. Most folks come for the laundry or the pizza.
So I talked with Locksley about joining your team, and now I'm going around asking for everyone's buy-in. Considering how I acted just now, you've got every reason to tell me to hit the streets. She considers tapping her fingers along the handle of her beautiful cane. I love it. Joining Team GCF? Really? Why? Not that professional of a team, just a bunch of friends who play FOD2 and stuff. I know. That's okay. At this point, I'd be happy to play in any team. I know I can't get where I want to be alone. Can't feel you on that one. Situations like mine, you need to rely on others more than you want. Just have to accept the facts on the ground in the end. And thinking about it, might be fun to take a pro tour run. No way we actually make it, but might be fun. Okay, sounds good to me. Find me down here in the arcade more often than the others. Can do some practice scrims in FOD2 whenever you like, provided I'm not racing. Yeah, I am getting the impression that everyone here has a side hustle. Some games they play as much as FOD2. She leans against the fast car 7 cabinet and taps the gas brake hand control lever with her cane. Modified for me, all special like. Friend of Ben and Matt's did it for me. A techie named Naomi. So Naomi is also a character from the first game, and she's beautiful. I hope we see her. She's great. She's lovely. Listen, I'm not bisexual, but for her I might do an exception. You know, she's that kind of character. She's wonderful. Can't work the pedals, no. When my arms still have some play and hand controls take care of everything. Little harder, but I like a challenge. Yeah, that's cool. Not just a fast car 7 though. Secretly tweaked this cab out to run all sorts of racing games. Probably a copyright violation, but so what? Like to mix up what I drive, gets boring otherwise. I'm guessing you have the entire fast cars oeuvre on there too. I've never played any of them myself. Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 7 on here. No fast cars 6? We don't talk about we don't talk about bro, no. We don't talk about fast cars 6, not anymore. I know, that's what I told Fire. Yeah, my pronoun is Fire, F-A-E. I just like the sound of that. Even if I don't know the sound, so that's what I do. Well, that's why I told Fair. Long story, ugly story, struck from the fast cars canon, edited out of arcade's history for the best. Wasn't a good game anyway. She pauses, considering me for one quiet moment.
What's your story anyway?
Story.
What moves
Whew.
you? What makes you tick?
So
Why you're so hyped for the pro tour that you're willing to trust an unknown team of casuals? If we're going to be teammates, I should know you better. You already know enough about me.
You know what? I think we should all date. Like, I should just be in a polycule with all of these people. I think it would work great.
Only fair I get to learn more about you. Figure out who I'm dealing with. Sets expectations rather than making assumptions. Makes sense, yeah?
I wouldn't say I exactly know her heart and soul, but I guess she's offered as much as she wants to for now. She stands there, patiently waiting for me to lay it all out for her. Well, you know what my day is like. Wake up, brush teeth, clock in with a day job, eat a food, play games, go to bed, repeat forever. It's boring, and if I don't check things up a bit, I'm a go bonkers. Way I see it, joining a team, even a more casual one, can only be fun. I'm down for fun, or interesting at the least. And she actually smirks. Considering she rarely smiles, that's one hell of a thing.
Not bad at all.
Normally I like to play safe, but sometimes interesting is good. Shakes things up, makes you confront long-standing problems. Oh yeah. Might learn to regret letting you bring interesting times to my doorsteps, but okay, I'm willing to give you a fair shake. Jynx shuffles from foot to foot, clearly a bit tired from standing around.
See you later.
Okay, tiring out now. Think I'll go take a 5. Good luck with the others. Try to keep your foot out of your mouth. You'll do fine. Roger. Thanks, Jynx. That was awkward. Well, awkward at first. Thankfully I didn't nuke myself from orbit on that one, and things smoothed out considerably afterwards. In fact... yeah. Okay, I nearly bungled that, but in the end we were just two people talking away and everything about her is just perfect. She knows what she wants and just how to get it. Calculating, cool, fierce, yet laid back. A strange combination, but it's working for me. I'm looking forward to getting to know her better. Okay, whom do I want to talk to next? Let's continue, shall we? What is it? Oh yeah. A light gun game. I approached a young woman busy playing the elaborately named Metalgeddon 4 Rise of Steel. Another beautiful character. Yeah. She looks nice. She doesn't notice my approach, too engrossed in laying waste to the pixelated post-apocalyptic robot hordes. I may not know much about arcades, but I think I've heard of this sort of games. Light guns, right? Sorry. They shoot lights or something? No clue how that works. But one thing I'm pretty sure of is that she's using both player 1 and player 2 guns at the same time. Oh yeah, you should play the world end with you that way too. It's fun. Confusing as fuck, but very fun. Despite the ridiculousness of that John Woo style, she's landing every shot. I should probably wait for her to finish, but just lurking without at least a single word is probably not cool at all. The chat is making hard eyes at this character, and yeah, I can definitely see why. Hey,
Die!
And then she's just tapping her foot, impatiently waiting for the boss robot to do something other than stand around posing.
Ugh, I hate this RNG boss fight. Either send drones in a predictable pattern, or don't bother sending them at all.
Okay, relatable. Yeah.
I mean, can you believe this shit? It's 20 and game designers are still relying on quarter-munching RNG in their games.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
It's like, they don't give a crap about consistent pacing and excitement. It's totally okay for like 7 drones to hit it once and then nothing for 15 seconds, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Boring.
At the same time, random elements contribute to the game never feeling totally the same. It's why speedrunning Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky is quite fun, as well as a pain. It's because it's full of random elements, so you kind of have to adapt a lot, and I think it's nice, but yeah, I can definitely see her point.
But honestly, I feel worse for the speedrunners. I've got a cousin who's got the world record time on MG3, but it took hundreds of tries to get a perfect cycle.
Yeah.
Finally, more drones! About time.
Well, I just stare on in silent confusion. I'm not confused, me personally. Finally, after laying waste to the metal minions of the Metal-Geddon Metal Lord, she spares me a glance over her shoulder.
Who are you?
Impudent fleshling, I am the Metal-Geddon Metal Lord, and I have a sternly worded letter of complaint regarding your disparaging on my drones. How dare you slander the Metal Lord? My lawyers will hear of this. Cute. She resumes lasering down robots, but with a big grin on her face as she keeps chatting with me. So what's your deal anyway? Right, I've already won Locksley's favor. If I can keep that ball rolling, I can make this official. Here we go, best foot forward, make the best possible impression. I talked with Locksley about maybe joining your FD team and... Sure, okay, sounds fun, you're in. What? Seriously? She finishes up her game, holstering the player 1 and 2 light guns before turning to face me properly. Seriously? We're pretty much stuck in a rut right now, not chasing down FD2 glory like we ought to, in my opinion. Maybe having someone else on the team willing to take things head on will be the swift kick in the ass Team GCF needs. She also gives me a good look over, head to toe, and nods in smirking approval. Helps that you're a hottie. I mean, I can't be providing all the hotness for this team alone. It gets tiring. I like her personality, so why not? You and I, two of a kind. Let's do this. That was suspiciously easy, but I guess I shouldn't complain. Never kick a gift horse in the mouth. Thanks? Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't mention it. We fisters gotta stick together, yeah? Fisters, are we not doing phrasing anymore? Wow, I like little nicknames, so sue me. Fine, we'll do phrasing. I can do phrasing. So is that why it's called Team GCF? Because you like things short and snappy? Nah, our team doesn't really have any kind of official name. It's, what do you call it? Working title. I take it Locksley told you all about our little gang of weirdos? More or less. Honestly, we're barely a team. I've been pushing for us to really get on top of this stuff, but I'm just out of the 6. Okay, so 2 out of 7 isn't exactly a majority either, but it's still one more than I had before.
You know I'm down.
So if my friends want you in, I'm down with that. You're in. Donezo. They're good people and I know I can trust their judgment. Besides, I don't really sit around and ruminate. I see something that looks fun, I go for it. 9 times out of 10, I'm rewarded. And at times time, I crush and burn with a valuable learning experience as a reward. Also a good thing. So yeah, I'm impulsive as fuck, but I'm not completely reckless. I'm just not willing to let an opportunity slip out of fear of what might go wrong. I'm cool with newcomers joining a clique. Anything to liven the party up a bit. Then she pauses, as if trying really hard to remember something she forgot.
Ooh, right! I forgot to tell you my name.
Yeah. She is this ready and willing to sign me on as her partner in crime. You totally forgot basic introductions?
Name's Zapper, as in the great-granddaddy of all light guns. As in zappa, 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 kapow! You know.
I don't in fact know exactly what she's referencing. I do. PC games have never had plastic gun controllers. And I'm Seeker. Which I told you before actually.
Pleased to meet you. These seem kind of fun.
Also, as noted, a hottie, meaning you and I could hit the streets and run this whole town if we wanted to. She declines to specify if it'd be a hottie tag team or a mixed double affair in this particular scenario. You wanna go a few rounds against the Metal Lord? I can give you some tips. Tip number 1, trigger discipline. Don't look down the barrel. That's tip 2. Tip 3 is hand sanitizer, cause kiddies love this game and they got gross hands. Before she goes too deep into her list, I decide to clarify a point. Can't say I've ever played one of these games before. and I've played plenty of first-person shooters on my PC. Basically the same thing, right? No, not really no. Light gun ramps are on raid. They sweep you through a scene like a Hollywood camera director, way more exciting. And instead of nudging the mouse less than 2 centimeters and clicking, you gotta aim and fire a physical gun. If your aim sucks, you suck. Okay, I grant you that having no control over your movement means it's less tactical and strategic, but hey, fuck tactic strategy stuff. I prefer an adrenaline rush and... Wait, you mean you've never played a light gun game? You're just a PC gamer? Crap, my arcade newbiness is leaking through. Curse my computer-based gaming heritage. I expect her to mock me endlessly for being a know-nothing doofus, but... Oh man, I haven't talked to a newbie in ages. This would be great.
Aw, yeah.
Have the fun of being an arcade gamer is sharing that you love newbies. Most people I talk to are veterans. They're not easily impressed. So, you won't rake me over the coals for being a noob? You kidding? There's nothing better than a warm, supple arcade virgin. Yeah, okay, that one was a step too far. What else? Walk it back, begin again. My point is, I think you'll have a blast learning all this stuff. I'll be happy to be your guide.
But I have one question for you, and this is absolutely, utterly important, so consider your words carefully.
Oh boy, my anxiety spikes briefly as I nod to her for her to continue.
Can you be awesome?
I'm already awesome. Awesome in what way?
In every way.
Sure.
I don't give a fuck about win-loss rating. What I care about is being awesome.
Yeah.
Someone who can be just as awesome as I am, ready to pull the risk-taking, high-flying, stylish moves.
I like her
both
tattoos.
in game and in real life.
It's nice.
You think you can get on my level?
Well, now. I think you underestimate just how fucking awesome I am. I start every morning with somersaulting out my bedroom window, then I chuck a bottle of Sunny D and do a wicked kickflip over a bit of tigers, flying straight into the sun. So yeah, I can be awesome. And her face lights up like a zillion firecrackers going off at once. Fuck yeah! You and I, we're going to get along just fine. Satisfied, she steps back from my personal space. I'm thankful for getting some breathing room back. Sorry, I can come on a bit strong, I know. I think we have different definitions of a bit. It's cool. I'll admit though, I'm surprised to hear someone with Pro Tour aspirations is so focused on style. Whatever happened to play to win? Isn't the whole point of playing the game to, beat the opponent and win the match?
Meh.
I hate that phrase, I hate that whole concept. Play to win, what a joke. Remember back when Silent Blade could slash dash you over and over in an infinite combo? Cheap as hell, pathetic, but technically legal since the game allowed for it. If you aren't using Silent Blade infinite loops, you aren't playing to win, he told me. You can't call it cheap, only scrubs ignore effective tactics.
This is so f***ed up.
It was boring to watch, and it was frustrating seeing all these serious-minded optimization junkies content to loop each other to death. And the makers of F42 even agreed because they patched it out. Ha! Eat it, jerkos! Me? I don't play to win, I play to be awesome. I play to have fun. You're right, play to have fun. Do I like winning? Hell yeah! I mean, who doesn't? But I'm going to do it my way, or I won't do it at all. And anybody who calls me a scrub because I play how I want to play can get fucked. Perhaps realizing she's been going off on a rant, Zapper dials back a bit after that. Sorry, I speak from the heart. Only way I know from how to live.
Later.
Hey, I need to try and get one more MG4 run in before the after-school rush hits the place. We'll talk later, right? Okay? Sure thing, have fun smashing up robots and stuff. Okay, you middle bastards. Round 2. I leave Zapper to her an ending quest to put laser blasts through the slowly trundling chrome skeleton man and depart. That was intense. As for my thoughts on this new teammate, well... Intense but fun. Life comes at you fast, and Zapper seems ready to tackle it head-on. I like that. She's also deeply interested in Pro Tour, which helps, considering that's my dream. I could see us hanging out more, definitely. Her blunt and basic flirting may not be my speed though. Okay, whom do I want to talk to next? Pizza. Let's get some pizza. I'm just quickly checking Twitter because I'm an addict. Okay. Even though I decided to hit the arcade first, no reason I can't hit this little pizzeria too. The garlicky bread smell wafting around this place has remade my mouth salivate. I can't take a break from meet and greet to replenish my calories. And do you know what I just noticed is my issue with the character creator? There is no facial hair possibility. Yeah. I don't think I can show it right now, but there's no facial hair possibility, which is sad. This is hairophobia. Yes. So these two, characters from the first game. Two middle-aged guys wait behind the counter to take my order. One skinny, one not skinny. One with a hat, one without a hat. We're very glad to see them again.
Hello.
Here's Ben and Matt. They're lovely as fuck.
Welcome to Good Clean Fun. Good food, clean clothes, fun times.
Can we interest you in a slice of today's house special? Or some quarters for the washing and or arcade machines?
Let's see.
You have pizza on a bagel.
If I could interject for a moment, I feel the need to point out that when you have pizza on a bagel, unsubscribe Pizza Facts. Okay. I want... bonus points? Oh, okay. It's always interesting to take the house special because it says a lot about the place. Like you can get regular pizza and stuff, and then the house special will be more interesting, more personal, so I'd definitely be tempted to pick it. Pineapple toppings. House special, please. Live dangerously or don't live at all. I don't even look at the menu to see what the special is, I just bark out my order. The house special sounds pretty rad. I'll have that.
Excellent choice.
Finally, someone willing to embrace the adventure that is pizza.
The box of slice covered in something. Lots of something. I shrug and take it, figuring Iris wouldn't lead me headfirst into food poisoning. With my transaction complete, I turn to go chow down. However, I don't make it far before they engage me again in conversation.
This is your first time visiting Good Clean Fun, isn't it? I never forget a face, and yours is a face I haven't forgotten because I haven't seen it before.
We like to introduce ourselves properly to new customers. It's a tradition.
He's my
They're
husband,
so
Matt,
cute.
and I'm Ben.
Whereas I'm Matt and he's my husband Ben.
This is the LGBT lobby invading every video game. Hell yeah.
See, it's not confusing in the slightest. Just remember, I'm not Matt.
And likewise, I'm not Ben. Clear as crystal.
And I'm Chris. Tina. You can call me Seeker, though. It's a gamer thing.
Ah, no doubt you're here for at least 2 out of 3 of our offerings then.
The games. He means the games. And the pizza.
Yeah.
But what about the laundry? I don't want the washers and dryers to feel left out.
Okay, but what's the special? What is it? I need
Look
to
at
know.
those clothes. They're squeaky clean. No laundering needed.
And that they are. Completely clean clothes. Curses. Foiled again.
Okay, now my head's reading. Why exactly did Iris suggest I go see these guys first? For a healthy dose of calories and confusion? Yeah, I'm looking to join Team's GCF. Although, to be honest, this isn't really what I was expecting. Aren't pro teams usually like an organized unit wearing team jerseys and living in a team house and playing team practice scrimmages all the time? It takes all types to make up the gaming world, my new friend. Expectations are like orifices on your face. Everybody has a few, but like orifices, the metaphor got away from me, I think. Ben, tucking you in to cover for me while I think of a better one. Matt slaps Ben's hand and assumes a pose of absolute thoughtful concentration. I heard an iris is in your pocket earlier. I take it she's set this arrangement up for you? Yeah. I mean, not that I would know anything about an illegally downloaded software on my phone. Ben winks and Matt taps at his head. Don't worry, she always has a good reason. True, she's a cross-referencing database search engine, which is a cross-referencing database search engine with heart. I think you'll find what you're looking for here at Good Clean Fun. I've got faith. And if not, at least you get some delicious pizza.
Ah!
Anchovies. Expectations are like anchovies. Just when you think you've got a clear idea what they'll taste like, they'll turn around and surprise you. I guess that's true. You're not wrong. I think you needed to workshop that one a bit longer, Matt. I suppose. I really should be writing these things down ahead of time. Right, so I'll glance around at the weird mashup of three different businesses. Curious. None of this really makes sense. I get the pizza and the video games, but laundry? Really?
Everything's coming up roses.
It's a perfect system. You eat some pizza, get cheese on your pants, toss them in the wash, and go play a game while waiting for them to dry. Meaning you're playing Pac-Man sans pants. Well, okay, not the perfect system.
Good.
Still, principles sound. Doubling up on activities just a thing for this go-getting, high-speed, modern lifestyle of the year 20-something. And I guess it makes the perfect hangout for your casual gaming team too. Grab some chow, bring some hamper, get it all done at once.
Sensible.
Indeed.
Ah, but we've been talking your ear off and letting your pizza cook cold. How unthoughtful of us. Go, eat and enjoy. We'll still be around if you want to chat another time. Just one more thing. Welcome home. That's cute. Brushing off that whole experience, I settled in at one of the tables to devour my pizza. It's gooey and delicious and just what this hungry kid needed. But one thought lingers as I dine on my delicious dish. I pull out my phone to get this clarification. Hey, Iris? Iris online? What is your reason for leading me here exactly? This seems fun and friendly, don't get me wrong, but that's not what I asked you to find for me. I need a professional team if I'm going to make this dream come true, right? Ben claims there is a reason for everything you do. Care to fill me on what that reason is? I could, but I don't feel like I should. Color me confused. My phone is deliberately withholding secrets from me? Yeah, she did that too in the first game. I know, it's a little worrying, your personal AI staying quiet. But in my experience, it's best to let my users reach conclusions on their own. One thing I've learned about humans is that you can't simply tell them how to fix their lives. It doesn't work. Instead, you can nudge them along a path that will get them where they need to be. That's my specialty. I wasn't aware that I was in need of fixing. Self-awareness can be difficult for humans, I found. Shrugging, I finish off my lunch and move on. I can sort out whatever that meant later. Other business to attend to. Basically, she wants me to shack up with someone. Okay, whom do I want to talk to next? Let's go with you. I love the lighting, like the background lighting is great. Hello? Tattoos. What is it? Flowers? I stride into the laundromat, ready to go introduce myself. However, I'm getting the feeling the person I'm approaching doesn't want to be approached. They're completely glued to their phone, earbuds in, head down, facing the screen, watching intently. only breaking eye contact with the screen to briefly fold something from the laundry pile next to them. I try waving to them, a simple hello, but nothing's doing. They continue folding and watching and folding. Will I really be able to obtain my dream if my team members are way more interested in cleaning clothes than cleaning house? I awkwardly shift my weight while I awkwardly debate the pros and cons of tapping them on the shoulder. I don't want to scare them, but I do need to talk to them. You can do this, Seeker, and I take a deep breath in to steady myself. I'm about to very politely place a finger on their shoulder when, blinking, they look up and our eyes lock. It feels like I'm being analyzed, as if they're able to peer deep into my soul and read my personal character stats. Huh? Oh, hello! I'm here about...
Hold on a sec. I can't really hear you over the game.
Which game? They remove their earbuds, one at a time.
It's the Beginning 6 tournament. I'm streaming it on my phone. I can tell by the way you're looking at me, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
You're cute!
Let me explain.
I want to interrupt. I know what tournament they're talking about. They keep rolling and I don't want to be rude. Especially to a new potential teammate. Beginning is a West Coast tournament that happens every year at a time, mostly the focus on the original FOD. However, this year they put in FOD2, the first major one we've seen. Since Fist of Discomfort 2 is only a few years old, players are still figuring out how to break the game, find cool combos, see what's OP. They haven't even settled on a good tier list yet. Just yesterday I stumbled upon a glitch with Tomokaze that basically makes her unstoppable. I tried to recreate it in training mode, and I just couldn't. Now I'm really hoping to see someone put it out during this tournament. I blink in response.
You probably don't really care about Fist of Discomfort too.
You're cute!
Probably don't even know what I'm talking about. I'll let you do your laundry. Sorry.
No, tell me all about it. No! I care about FOD2. I really care about FOD2. I play it all the time.
Oh, okay. Wow. I honestly wasn't expecting that. Cool. By the way, I'm Rhapsody.
I love that name. Rhapsody. It's beautiful. I'm Chris, but I go by Seeker. Maybe you've seen that handle before on the leaderboards. Seeker. Rhapsody poses, chewing on their lower lip, putting my name through the databases on their mind. Nope, never heard of you. Sorry. No matter. Well, Seeker, since you're here to do laundry, why are you here? We don't get many other gamers here, besides the occasional rando, and of course our little team. Actually, I'm here to join the team. Locksley said I could join, so I did. I'm the new teammate. Oh, really? Locksley said that? I know Locksley accepted me, but what if Rhapsody rejects me, then what? Congratulations! It's not every day someone wants to join our motley crew, and fewer than we actually accept. They often scoff at our aloofness and leave to never return. And I'm glad Locksley gave you the pass. I've been looking for some fresh blood to train. Train? You want to train me? Rhapsody goes back to nonchalantly folding clothes while I speak. I've told many people to play Fist of Discomfort, but I already know how to play. Yes, the difference between them and you is their pro status. I've already had a few disciples climb the ladder to victory. Knowing the basics is a great start, but have you perfected your play? I know every hitbox, I know every combo, I know how to abuse the programmed code so that you can destroy your enemy every time. To be frank, I know everything about FOD2. Maybe I don't know everything about FOD2, but it's not like I'm going cold. I've got years of experience. Do I really need training so badly? Still, always more I can learn. They're willing to teach, I'm willing to be taught, and odds are I can teach them a few of my own tricks in exchange. Senpai Yokohai is already. If Rhapsody really knows everything they claim, they just might be the rocket to blast off my pro career. Where did you go? Where did you get? Chat says they just want an excuse to hang out. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Where did you get that wealth of knowledge? Maybe you can share your insight with me. research, endless hours of watching videos, reaching forums, training modes. It also helps if I've got a surefire memory. This is great. Having a training partner could help me get to the next level, and maybe we can inspire Team GCF to join us on this adventure too. We should play sometime, like now. How about right now? Oh, Rhapsody looks down, a strand of their hair hiding their face. I don't really play FOD2. What? I prefer to watch, to instruct, to cheer on my friends. Okay, and now I'm back to wallowing in doubt. I've met one person who seems to understand FOD on the same wavelength as myself, and they don't even play? Perhaps I should clarify a little. Yes, do that.
Right when FOD2 launched, I was recruited on a professional team. Team Play to win.
It's my rivals team. Yeah, the team that Hunter joined.
It wasn't at all
Christopher.
what I expected. I wanted a team, a group of friends. Instead, I got a super aggro team. Always trying to prove themselves with a better than the rest attitude. It was gross.
I can absolutely see that. Yeah, I see that.
I was ostracized because I wasn't competitive enough. They all pushed each other real hard. Too hard.
Doing ASMR. Maybe I should do like live streams, ASMR live streams. Could be fun.
I refused to join in their unhealthy behaviors, and so they kicked me out. In the end, I wasn't good enough. Sure, they win almost all the time, so I guess they've got that going for them. But they're all a bunch of no good, hyper-aggressive people who end up toxifying our community. The scene would be better off without them.
Sounds like Hunter joined the perfect team. He'll fit right in.
After they tossed me out of the team house, I just don't have the heart to dive back in professionally. But that doesn't mean I'm not a part of Team Good Clean Fun. I'm here to stay.
So then, if you don't play anymore, what do you do? Oh, I shoutcast matches. So you yell at your teammates and cast them out if they fail? Wait, casting? Casting? You do the play-by-play voiceover? Correct. Sorry, shoutcast comes from the earliest software used for it. Kind of an old school term. I actually didn't know that. And as the eldest here, I tend to use the language I grew up with. I'm like a sports announcer, giving the audience updates, introducing useless stats about the match, and building the hype by yelling, "Goal!" I'm that person, except replacing sports with esports. Yeah, I get it. I see, so by watching and announcing all the matches, not only do you have to know everything, you also learn new things as you watch. You got it. Plus, I really enjoy getting people excited for a game I love so dearly. Suddenly there is a beeping noise, and for once it's not Iris. My laundry, I forgot all about it. That's the timer for the next load. Listen, it was great chatting with you, Seeker, but these socks won't find their matches themselves. Oh, you should go introduce yourself to the rest of the team. They're all good folks, if not a bit interesting in their own way. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, I saw that. But don't forget to come find me later when you're ready to start your training.
Catch you later.
That was flirty, wasn't it? That was flirty. Rhapsody smiles, wears me off, and returns their focus back to the laundry. That was absolutely flirty. A shotcaster, hey? All the announcers I've watched always have a full E-tank with 110% non-stop power, but Rhapsody is so too chill to fit the profile. They didn't even raise their voice once. However, they do know a ton about FOD2, which is advantageous for that profession. And how could I forget? They want to teach me. I'm not hot for teacher, but I am interested. I'm excited to be around someone that shares the same passion for FOD2 that I have. I hope that Rhapsody shows me some great strats to defeat my enemies. With those, perhaps I can take down Hunter a couple notches. Maybe I'll even get the chance to hear them shoutcast. Okay, whom do I want to talk to next? I think only one person remains. Yeah. Oh, she's beautiful. So this live stream is just me simping. Like seriously, yeah. She's beautiful. Like, come on. Everybody's beautiful in this game. A young woman sits at the Let's take the surprise me pizza. A young woman sits at a table, largely ignoring her half-eaten salad in favor of the beeps and boops of the game she's playing. And she's playing her lunch break RPG session on 30-year-old portable game console? Seriously? That's some retro dedication. Immediately, I feel a bit self-conscious about literally running on up to someone minding their own business. Rather than being stuck trying to find a non-creepy way to introduce myself, she notices my approach and offers a greeting first.
Oh, hello. Can I help you with something? You look lost.
No, actually I want to talk to you. Locksley suggested I get your approval for joining Team GCF. My tax seeker.
My name's Grace. That's like just my name. My name is Grace. I don't use aliases or gamer tags or anything.
Okay. And you want to join us? Really? We're not actually much of a team, or of a social club or something. Just a circle of friends who all happen to play FOD2. I know. I'm aiming for the Pro Tour myself, so I'm a weird fit, but what can I say? This is where I'm supposed to be, apparently. Supposed to be? What, a prophecy or something? If you count an adorable little app named Iris as a soothsayer, sure, we can call it prophecy. Iris sent you here? Oh, well, okay, that changes everything.
Hello.
Hello, Iris. Oh, I recognize her. Is she Gavin's sister? So, in the first game there was Gavin, whose sister worked on Iris. Is she... Oh, I recognize her voice now. Sorry, I'm fresh installed, so I'm still cross-linking my databases. But that's my mom. Hi, Mom! So... So, yeah. Wait. Mom? Iris calls you Mom. I have questions.
Right. Hi. I sorta invented Iris. I mean, it was a group effort. Not just me, but I led the team that made her.
She's his sister.
We'd inherited a pile of half-finished projects in ancient code from various dead companies. Funware, Dynamic Systems, Retrowave, Cineslotion. It was my idea to put all the pieces together into a single package. A virtual assistant with a winning personality. But that was years ago, during an internship in my sister's company. And long before Iris got pulled off the market.
She's one of Gavin's sisters.
Thankfully, someone leaked her code, and now there's rogue servers around so they can live freely. I'd hate to see Iris and her sisters killed.
I didn't expect so many references to the previous game. I'm glad. So someone leaked the code, eh? Interesting to say. Really? Someone leaked her code. Just someone. She shuffles nervously in her seat at the implied accusation. I will neither confirm nor deny. I shouldn't be talking about this at all. I don't entirely know why my sister tried to kill Iris. There are rumors. Scary rumors. I'm curious. What's the tea? I'm not involved. I have new projects now. I've moved on, even if I'm proud of my work with Iris. I have to move on. If the wrong people pay attention to me... Look, can we please change the subject, please? Damn, I was just trying to tease her, not open a can of worms. A change in subject would be smart right now. You're here to play games, right? I like games, always have. They've been my passion long before I got interested in AI research. Grace shows me the grey plastic chunk of retro gaming hardware lying on the table next to her lunch. This is actually the very first game console I ever owned as a kid. Bought it used with my allowance. After I got bored of the limited games I could play, I upgraded it myself. Replaced the screen with a colored LCD, changed the guts for a miniature PC motherboard. All of my own dime. Well, on the dimes my family were willing to give me anyway. They saw video games as a waste of time. Really? I thought games were big business. Always have been, always will be. Not quite as important to society as whatever random mishmash of tech my siblings cook up. And I love games, and I especially love console games. I can't do long narratives or open world RPGs with arcade cabinet. Sounds like PC games too.
Of course.
Exactly. I mean, I do play FOD2 and enjoy the puzzle of it, but I prefer to sink most of my time into RPGs. Japanese Western don't care. Didn't she just say she didn't like it? Oh, okay, no, okay. I had misunderstood what I just read. I'm even developing my own RPG actually. The Wanderlust Trail. It's a working title. Development is pretty slow since it's just me, but I hope to make a living, breathing world beyond compare. I can sympathize. I feel ya. PC gamers, we know what it's like to go one more turn and next thing you know, the sun's gone down and come back up. Can't imagine doing that standing up at an arcade cabinet. I should continue watching Stranger Things. Season 4 just came out and I stopped I think at midway through Season 1. Anyway, my brain. Exactly, to really delve deep into a game, one that's not as shallow as blasting aliens or munching dots. A game that's more than just a game. A game that is the world. And then she realizes her salad is starting to wilt, left unattended for so long. Oh, I should finish this up, and I need to clear this dungeon too. Sorry. I tend to ramble a lot, and once I get on a roll, it's fine. Hardly rambly at all. And enjoy your lunch.
Bye.
Okay, bye for now. Soon enough, she's buried herself deeply into the twin activities of nourishing her body and mind, shutting me out completely. That was a relief, meeting a friendly person with no strings attached. None I could spot anyway, right? Cute! She's definitely cute. I'll admit it, my heart did a little wobbly wobble on seeing her. She's so incredibly cute that I had to struggle to speak clearly. Knowing that a beauty like her also has a strong heart and brilliant mind, that's everything I've ever dreamed of. I wonder if, she'll be interested. Maybe. I guess we'll see. Tell me all about your family, because that was kind of something quite unexplored in the original games. In the original game. So, spending so long indoors, soaking in the smells of detergent, pepperoni, and brass tokens has been draining, so I decided to step out and get some fresh air. I'm still disappointed I don't know what's in the special pizza. This is... sorry. This is absolutely a cause, something that yeah. Tired. This is something that will make me give a 0 out of 10 on the game, because clearly not explaining what's in the pizza, that's unforgivable. Anyway, fresh air and moment of reflection. I'm still a bit confused. The team's barely a team. It's a ragtag bunch of individual friends without any cohesive direction. I left the apartment this morning hoping to live out my dream of being an Yeah, for the champion. That's not a dream that they all share with me, right? So, why exactly did Iris leave me here? I think I'm owed some answers by this point. Iris, got a moment? Sure thing, what's up? Walk me through the logic here. Not immersive at all. The chat says, not immersive at all. What is on the pizza? Yes! What's on it? What's on it? I think I'm very disappointed. Walk me through. I love that word, but like, honestly, English people, please just know that foreign speakers hate that word. Like, pronouncing it sucks. Anyway, walk me through the logic here. I asked you to find a professional team for me, one headed towards FOD2 Pro Tour victory. And you led me to a laundromat where a bunch of friends hang out? It's no slight on them, I think it could be a lot of fun, but this isn't exactly what I asked for, you know? I gotta say that Iris is beautiful. I too would like an assistant dressed like that, like, wonderful. Iris pauses before responding. Tell me, why do you want to win the Pro Tour so badly? What do you mean, why? It's the pinnacle to reach for. It's a Pro Tour championship. Why would I want that? Except before this championship existed, you were content to play on an amateur level. It's not about the glory or even your childhood dream, is it? So why? Why do you need this victory so badly? Did I miss something? Did society as a whole wake up one day and decide, nah, we're cool with total losers, let's stop trying? That ain't me, Iris. It's a good thing to be a master of your craft. No, actually I'll continue watching Glee. I started season 4. Really like it so far. It's a good thing to be a master of your craft, right? Why wouldn't I want that? It's not about wanting to win a game, it's about why you want to win, the truth behind your dream. And I'm sorry to say I calculated your truth from your own words, posted to social media. Just so you know, I'm not making this up. Let me quote some of these back at you. The words are in her voice, but I'm definitely the one who wrote them as she echoes these short messages back to me. Uh-huh. One more day of converting. The first one. 10-hour marathon practice run, all focused on how to counter the current meta, and I have a 12th place finish to show for it. If you put in the work and make the right moves, you should find success. It stands to reason, otherwise, what's the point? Have I really wasted my life? Do I have anything other than this? If I don't have this dream, what do I even have? I try to compose myself to speak rationally in my defense. I'd been awake for 20 hours running when I wrote that. Obviously, I have more going on in my life than just winning all the time. But Iris shakes her head at my words, seeing right through them, and explains.
You feel that if you aren't constantly winning, you must be a loser, a fraud, an imposter.
That's what happens in high school, and then suddenly you go from the best in your class to doing the year over again, and then your mental health completely shatters. Did I say anything that seemed very real life IRL of me? Yeah. There's a reason if I'm so not apathetic, but there's a reason why I have so little goals out there. I just want to enjoy life. I'm not interested in winning or stuff like that. Just interested in like surviving.
This isn't even the only time you talked about it. I could cite more examples if you like.
I can see where my character comes from.
Nearly all of your social media communication is related to your gaming habits. not your job or family or friends. This is all you have. All you feel you have. You've built up so much of your dream around this game. Around winning this game. That your whole self-worth is tied into it.
Yeah, don't do that, people. You have to distance yourself. And like yourself for who you are. Bad qualities and all.
And I think you see the obvious problem with that. I hope?
I pause, feeling rather attacked when my own phone lays into me, but there's sympathy in her digital voice, not accusation. She doesn't want to call me out, she wants me to call myself out.
What do you think will happen if you join the Pro Tour and fail to make it all the way to an ultimate victory? How would you react?
Come on, I can't fail. I'm championship material in the making. I'd have to win. I have to.
And that's the problem. You have to win. You're putting your self-esteem on the line every day you compete. Wanting to win a video game is fine. It's a good thing. And I'm certainly not arguing against having a dream and making it happen. But it's not healthy to gamble your
She's
self-esteem
right.
at the same time.
She's completely right.
Playing them both together. Do you dream of winning? Or are you just terrified of losing and feeling pain? I could sense that when I analyzed you. I may be code instead of flesh and blood, but I'm an empathy engine at heart. But I couldn't just say that outright. You wouldn't have believed me.
Yeah. Domino, Zapper. Yeah. Okay.
So I had to lead you here. To people who can help you find something more to reach for while also reaching for victory. And you can help them, too. The goal of any Irish should be to help as many people as possible.
She smiles up at me, hopeful that I understand her words. For example, Locksley is very ambitious, even if many of his ambitions are secretive. He searches for justice and fairness in this world. Victory for all. I can't think of a better kind of victory than one everyone can share in. You could share in it as well. Now, that said, if all you want to be a seeker, destroyer of scraps, I'm not going to force you down this path. The legend of Seeker will be yours to do with as you please. I'll install me and I'll bother you no further. You have free will. But if you're... I'd be interested to see the bad ending if there's one. But if you're also Christina, who's desperate to fill the hole in their heart with victories, please consider staying with Team GCF for your own sake, and I'll help you any way I can on this path. I'll turn myself off now, give you time to think. If you never speak again, no, I won't take it personally. Thank you. This is a joke, right? A sick, weird joke. All day long I've been focused on it, savoring it, wanting this team situation to work out so I could get more of it. Winning. Every story I've ever read tells you to chase your dreams no matter what. That's a noble thing to do, right? And this was my dream. From as far back as I can remember, my wildest dreams were always ones of victory. Sure, I have a job, I pay my taxes, I have friends, usually online. I had out of time to visit my extended family almost every holiday season, but none of that moves me, really gets me out of bed and moves me. No, my dream moves me. Chat says, when your own phone tells you to get a life. Getting called out, yeah. We are all getting called out here. Like, get off Twitter, just go touch grass. My dream moves me, and that dream was to keep on being a winner forever. And isn't that enough? Isn't it a good thing to be the very best, like no one ever was? Who am I? Who do I really want to be? Yeah, we can get a bad ending. I love bad endings. I am a winner. She's wrong. She has to be wrong, taking my words way too seriously, reading too deeply into them. I'm a winner. I'm good with who I am. I'm Seeker. My finger hovers over Iris's icon. I can walk away from this laundromat, these people, this app. Go find a serious team. I can. We're done here. I uninstall the app and step away from the laundromat, back to the subway, back to my apartment, back to FOD2. Hell yeah, bad ending, bad ending, bad ending. In the end I made the right decision. Or did you? A crew of laundromat casuals was never going to achieve the victory I'd been dreaming of. Instead I shot myself around, networked, schmoozed, and got signed to L7 Gaming. True, they're pretty awful people. True, I'm hating every minute I spend with them. But who cares? I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to win. Even with my help, they're winning. I'm winning. I'm a winner. Take pills to keep focus. Play all through the night. 2 different surgeries on my wrists. Alienate my family, withdraw from society. Doesn't matter. Keep pushing, keep striving. After a few years, I got my Pro Tour championship. With shaking hands, I accepted the trophy. I could barely lift it and my back was killing me, but I did it. I'm retired now. I can't play anymore. Every day hurts more and more. I burned hard and bright and I won. I'm a winner. Even if I lost everything to make it happen. Game over. Okay, now let's continue. Can I skip? No, okay. I'm just going to... Today, I don't feel like a winner. No helping it, she's right. I hadn't really seen things from that perspective before, which is definitely right. The sickening feeling whenever I lose, whenever I'm a loser. Winning feels better, feels right. Without it, I feel miserable, like I'm miserable. A miserable, pathetic little nothing. And I'm not so far gone as to think that's a healthy way to live. If Iris thinks this new path can help me, so be it. I owe it to myself to at least try. I tap Iris's icon not to uninstall it, but to activate it. Okay, it feels weird, not thirsting for glory, and I'm willing to hold back a bit, see what your path has in store for me, okay? Thank you. Thank you for trusting me. And for what it's worth, I think you can still try out for the Pro Tour if that's what you want, but be aware of why you want that victory too. If you can find a way to achieve your dream in an emotionally healthy manner, well, that would be great. And with Team GCF in your corner, I calculate you can just do that. Team GCF needs Chris, and Chris needs Team GCF. With a deep sigh, I try to push most of this aside and focus on the here and now. You can keep calling me Seeker, it's my self-chosen name. Well, Seeker, I think I've given you enough food for thought. Now I should let you chew on it a bit. Iris, offline. I'm still not totally sure what to make of this. If my dream is one of victory, but victory is unhealthy, well, what do I do now? What now? You smooch Robin Hood. That's what you do. But as I'm pondering exactly what shape my new dream should take, I hear a voice behind me.
Hail, friend!
Ah, I was hoping you hadn't wandered far afield. Have you a moment to chat, Seeker? Yes, I was just chatting with Iris a bit about things.
I offer my sincere apologies.
I see. Seems you were deep in rapport with your fair digital maiden. Apologies for the interruption. Frankly, I think I needed the interruption. What's up, Locksley? Twas conversing with my friends, and we came through the realization we'd treating you rather impolitely. I don't think so. You came here to play FOD2, right? Yes, and we doth protest too much about our lack of interest in your dreams of FOD2 glory. My dreams are a bit in flux at the moment, honestly. Still, you sought to play your favorite game, and we were less than accommodating. So, if you'll permit me, we'd love to play a bit with you.
Fairness in all things.
It's only fair we see things from your perspective, so shall we return hands to yon arcade for challenge and rivalry? My head's still reeling from Iris appending. Oh, I don't know, just every preconceived notion I had about myself, but I don't deny FOD2 helps me clear my head and focus. Okay, be there in a moment. Excellent, take your moment and we shall say you afterwards. It feels strange agreeing to go play the game that slam dunked me right into this mess. If I'm not going to just walk away from all this, away from gaming in general, I owe it to myself to keep moving forward, if only to see what will happen. Iris didn't tell me to stop playing, so until I can figure out my answers, I guess I'll just keep playing. And honestly, I think distracting myself with a little FAD2 would be nice right about now, win or lose. So with a shrug, I walk into good clean fun, headed for the arcade. By the time I arrive in the arcade, the rest of the crew is already gathered, talking amongst themselves. When I approach, they switch focus to me. And lo! The newbie hath returned. Excellent. Let's get this party started. That's gimmick infringement, Zapper. Only I get to use the King's English. Wait, is he American and voluntarily using the British English for his Robin Hood persona? Okay, sure, whatever. I mean, I'm trying to put an accent myself too, so I'm not going to judge. I'm only going to appreciate. That's gimmick infringement, Zapper. Only I get to use the King's English, but yes, it is quite excellent indeed. Jynx just offers me a quiet, knowing nod of appreciation, not prone to flowery speeches. Okay, so we decided we are going to spend the rest of the afternoon taking turns playing some Fist of Discomfort 2 in honor of our new friend. We'll take turns beating up online randos, and those not playing can cheer the other ones on. It will be educational and fun. And get first crack at it, of course. So, who's your lucky partner for the inaugural match of this afternoon's festivities? Making me choose now? For a moment, I'm speechless. I figured it'd be like pulling teeth, getting them to play my game, but here they are, ready to welcome me into the fold with some hot ninja fighting action. Thanks, everyone. It would be nice to show off a little too. I could use the ego boost. Thankfully, I brought my keyboard from home to play with. I'm not used to arcade joysticks yet. I may not know much about arcades, but I do know FOD2 has a built-in slider tray and USB port, so you can bring a joystick from home. I took my keyboard out from my backpack, started into place. Unfortunately, the numlock light turns green when I plug it in. It's good to go. Aside from the weird looks I'm getting from everyone, I'm probably the only person on planet Earth who prefers to play this game with WASD keys. Now then, whom to play it with? Locksley. He's such a babe. Like, still my crush. Hark, good Sir Locksley. We have enemies on the ground to face. Huzzah! Okay, perhaps now we are pushing the gag too far, but huzzah, all the same. Locksley steps up the joystick. No personal USB control for him. The default stick and buttons will do the job. But before we can begin, my phone chimes in from the depth of my pocket with a question. Hey, can I ask a favor? I'm starting as a blank slate here, as a default Iris. I don't have any real knowledge of how this game you're all obsessed with actually works. Wait, she calculated out what team I should join without actually knowing how FOD2 works in the first place? Weird. I think it'd help if you two played through a match while explaining the basics to me. You're a computer, can't you just jack into the matrix and instantly know FOD2 Kung Fu or something? Oh, I could download the data I'd need to really be great at this game. I mean, computers have been beating humans at game for decades. She said, with a tiny puff of pride in her voice. But I'm an emotional language interpreter. hearing things in your own words helps me learn. So if you don't mind, could you give me a quick tutorial? Right, so do you know anything about the original Fist of Discomfort before it went to a 2-on-2 battle format? Sort of. It's a MOBA, right? Multiplayer online battle arena. Fight down lane, destroy the enemy dojo. Okay, so we got some data. Good. The game's changed considerably with the sequel. Now it's less about zone control and more a score attack game. The story is of two rival clans vying for control of the legendary Sacred Dojo. For one full year, they fought down the Bridge of Destiny until the winter they reached their ultimate destination. At that point, the dojo doors opened and allowed in only the most worthy and most honorable clan. The other was exiled from the lands forever. Such a rich and involving backstory. Nah, it's just a goofy way of saying score more points than the other team before time runs out. Each team has 2 players and an unending swarm of ninja minions. Every stage is one giant kung fu fight scene. Each minion beat-up scores you points. Each time you KO an player, you score points. Your goal is to score the most points before the game ends. To do that, we have to optimize counterplay and outthink our opponents. We farm ninjas for gold, buy weapons and scrolls, summon more minions, use special moves and cooldowns. Whoa, slow down, this is sounding complicated. Worry not, our fair digital maiden tis but a trifle. At the highest level, all you need to know is the RPS metagame. The what? RPS metagame. Wait for it. Rock, paper, scissors. Wait, the most complicated esport in the world is just rock, paper, scissors? Basically. Everything else is just nitty-gritty details. At the heart of it all, there's 4 tactics to pick up from. Defending against an aggressor, using powerful special abilities, or just directly attacking the enemy and their ninjas. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, that's interesting. Oh. Oops. I mean, if you look at it closely, the icons are literally a rock, a paper scroll, and 2 swords crossed like scissors. The obvious one is to attack, diving in and fighting with a fist and blades. It interrupts anyone using a special ability, but if they're defending, it won't work. Scissors beat paper is beaten by rock. You're getting it, yeah. Defending holds the line against incoming attacks but gets blown away by slower activating stronger special activities. You can't react quickly enough. Yeah. Specials are big and flashy and awesome and blow away defenders, but a quick aggro attacker can interrupt you. I'm guessing those identity traits you've been analyzing could be a good indicator of how strong you are with each ability too. It makes sense. A very steady person would be excellent at figuring out exactly the right time to use a special. Yep, Gussie is great for attacking, Candy can defend well, and Quirky is probably a jack of all trades. Got it, so I need to know all those 3 techniques. Well, there's a fourth, a trump wall, your ultimate ability. Each team can only use 1 of those per game. Your ult smashes through everything. And if your opponent tries to ultimate at the same time, yours counter is fought for huge points. Locksley and I will be taking on another 2 players, trying to predict their attacks, defense, specials and ultimates, countering with our own. Do that well enough and you win. I see, so really I just need to know these 4 things and that's enough to follow the flow of match. That's the basics. There's also bonus points based on skills and what season of the year you're in, but we'll go over that as we play. Here, we'll start to tap a game so we can show you. Locksley drops in 2 quarters, one for each of us, and fires up the online matchmaker to find us a good pair of punching bags to demonstrate our skills on. I'd planned to only like stream for like 2 hours, but it's already almost 3 hours. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'm definitely like finishing this chapter and stopping after that. I hadn't realized it was almost 3 hours, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, I've played against these 3 particular randos before. Should be a good warm-up for us. Mr. Come At Me Bro loves to attack. He's not dense enough to do it all the time, but more often than not, he'll be in your face. He's also bad at predicting your moves. I should start by defending, since he's likely to rush right at me. Fight! Chat says, yeah, of course, it's a cute game, it's been fun watching. Thank you! Yeah, I think it's very fun to play. So I guess I defend myself? So Come At Me Bro wants to come at me? Fine by me. I total up and defend against the attacks, keeping myself and my minions safe. Your defense beats their attack. You earn 110 points. Score now, huh? My turn. Tally-ho! Seriously? One never turns down an opportunity for perfectly timed tally-ho. Your dance partner is aggressive, so I'd hazard mine is conservative. And are they likely to aim for a seasonal point bonus? Wait, seasons? As the game progresses, we move through spring, summer, fall and winter. There are point bonuses for different actions in different seasons. It's not much, but every point helps. And sometimes it makes opponents predictable if they crave those points. And the enemy in Locksley's lanes is very predictable. In spring, he likes to attack, summer, defend, fall, specials. Attack, defend, specials. And what season's good for your ultimate? The ult's a bit different. Our team gets 1 ultimate per game. Locksley or I can use it, but once we use it, it's gone. And when you do use it, we win. Period. Trumps whatever your opponent was trying. And if we counter the ultimate with our own, well, that's practically a game over right there. So you have to choose when to use it. Right, and our opponents will be doing the same. I don't think they're using their ultimate this early in the game, so though I'd say he's most likely to attack this turn, so Locksley would be better off defending.
You are 1,000 years too early to defeat me.
Your defense beats their attack. You earn 140 points. You get the idea now, right? Back and forth, Locksley and I fight these other 2 players, deciding our overall strategy as the year progresses. I think I've got it. Wait, no, I don't got it. I mean, I got most of it, but how are the points determined? I noticed some actions score better than others. Well, there's a seasonal bonus, like a bonus to attacking in spring. But otherwise, your skill bonuses come into play. Skill bonuses depend on your personality. What strategy you excel at can change depending on who you are as a person. Shifts your focus, right? I'm extremely gutsy, which means I rock when it comes to attacking the enemy head-on. Yeah, true. So you're steady-handed specialer, an empathetic frontline tank, a bold and brash PvP master, or a goofy jack of all trades. All of which is kinda moot if you fail the rock paper scissors metagame. You don't score anything if you get counterplayed. Ah, true. Okay, I think I get it. Focus on your fight and let's see who you win. Even if winning isn't everything, even if I need to be okay with losing, That doesn't mean I should try to lose. I'll give it all. I'll give it all I have. Summer. Attack, defense, special. Defend. Summer. He's going to defend, isn't he? So. Oh. Okay. Charging up for a really amazing special move sounds like a plan. Unfortunately, it's a plan Come At Me Bro has figured out, as I'm interrupted mid-casting and smashed in the face. The special loses to their attack. They earn 140 points. Summer. Let's have fun.
I am the ghost that haunts you by nightfall. I'm the monster that hunts you by daybreak.
It's cute. So, specials. He might defend? Oh, okay, I guess I can read that. So Come At Me Bro wants to come at me? Fine by me. I total up and defend against the attacks, keeping myself and my minions safe. I actually expected him to defend.
Yes, such glorious battle. More, bring me more.
And now winter has come. Here's what we do. Winter, our best shop is to team up, combining our skill bonuses together. They're going to be doing the same, so it may be harder to predict their moves. The endgame is critical. Ha! We reached the endgame then! What stratagems do you suggest, my fair lady? Knowing these randos, first move, well, anything goes, but Mr. By the Book tries to force special moves out on the very last turn, and they get reckless, less able to counterplay us. Now let's close this out. But I already used my ultimate move, so I'm going to yeah! Swiftly I get to work taking out ninja minions on my way to Come At Me Bro, and then attack directly using Tomokaze's fists, interrupting what would have been a brutal special move. Great. They're going to use their ultimate attack, so just let's not. Oh, special? Not ultimate? Okay. Fine by me.
You win. The day is ours. Could there have been any other outcome, truly?
Now kiss me. Psst, do you want to skip all FD2 minigames in the future? This lets you decide whether you win or lose instead of having to actually play FD2. No! No, I like it. Play. Okay, thanks. On with the show. But that's something the option I appreciate deeply. It's a great idea. With our admittedly pretty pathetic enemies crushed, the rest of Team GCF cheers for our victory. Feels good. Still feels good to win. I know Iris warned me about the dopamine hit of victory I'd become hooked on, but
a fine adventure.
A fine victory to herald the coming of Seeker to our friendly neighborhood arcade. 3 cheers all! Thanks, Locksley. I know I was a bit pushy about wanting to play FD2 earlier, and pushy about the Pro Tour. I'm still, sorting some feelings out about that one. But I'm glad I had a chance to play with you. Okay, who's up next? There's practically a Black Friday sale level of shoving to get to the front as they reach for those joysticks. For another hour, we partner up in various combos, fighting against online players, swapping tips, having a laugh, getting salty, a little bit of everything. Ho! Ha! Ha! Guard, turn, parry, dodge, spin, ha! Thrust! Settle down. Need help her up here in my lane. On my way, my fair. Don't call me that. On my way, Jynx. We win some, we lose some. Oh, bullshit. I had the RNG crit damage in this game. A one-hit gunk? Hey, it happens. I'd hurt myself into certain death to buy time while respawn. And as proof, Iris may be onto something. The losses don't feel quite as painful, not this time. Not while fighting at the side. I wonder, do you think a Tomokaze aggro build could work? Buy some cheap items and storm them right out of the gate? Works well for Queen B of the Four Heavenly Kings. I've seen her run Tomokaze aggro all the time on stream. Queen B is another character from the first game. I haven't romanced her, but she's very energetic and she's an esports player obviously, and she's very intense and competitive, and she's wonderful and beautiful, of course. She's practically mastered it. If you're interested, you could pick up a few things by watching her. The atmosphere is completely different from grinding the ladder in my darkened bedroom all by myself. We share in wins and losses. I'd never been to an arcade before this day. Never really saw the point, not when I could play from home. Waste of money and travel tokens. Too socially awkward. Not worth the hassle, right? But despite being an arcade newbie, a keyboard warrior, they've accepted me in their fold and playing alongside them is, well, it's something else entirely. I could get used to this, I really could. Still, the hours growing late, yeah, and I'm getting hungry again. Pizza twice in a single day only sounds fun. I wind up the curly spiral cord on my keyboard, ready to move out. Okay, it's been a blast, but I think I should be heading home. It's getting late. You call this late? Come on, you're in your 20s. Take advantage of your ability to party hard with a hard bun and a bad back. Now, I'm all for parties of a hard nature, but Seeker no doubt requires fair beauty system. Sleep. There, beauty sleep. Agreed. Go hard or go home means that sometimes you go home. Go home, Seeker. We'll be here tomorrow, ready to play some more. Dinner and sleep for me, definitely, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. A smile passed my lips as I offered them a wave and turned to leave, only to find my path to the exit blocked. What's happening? I like their designs. 4 cocky-looking people stand as if part of an ancient Roman phalanx formation, giving the arcade a once-over. Once more, they're all wearing the trademark golden jerseys of Team P2W, the hardest fist of discomfort 2 team in the nation. I recognize them instantly. Who doesn't know the superstars of Team P2W? The team I originally wanted to join, that is, until this afternoon. The beefy one of the bunch, I think his handle is Blitz, looks around, clearly unimpressed with what he sees. Nice broom closet. Where's the arcade? A woman at his side. Yes, that's Divine. I recognize her from the streams. Let's have a sneaker, and Stage whispers to him in response. I think this is the arcade, Blitz. It's charming, I suppose. Quaint, in a way. Likely popular with the kiddies. A slightly unshaven Tim May smirks while rolling his eyes. That'll be Koda, supposedly the brains of the team. Well, I want to date them too. Now, Divine, we're here to have fun and play nice. Let's not all be rude and stuff to the local yokos. But I ignore those 3, because there's one more who has my complete and undivided attention. Aha! My rival, whom I definitely had a fling with in the past, whom I hate and whom I'm absolutely going to date again. Hunter? Well, 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 looks like little Seeker found for herself a little team after all. I was so worried about you, truly. I thought no team was going to accept you. But then a digital birdie divulged that you were spending your time here, and I thought I'd come by and see it in person. It's really nice, really. What's with the pizza to heal your wounds, and the soap sets to killing you after you utterly destroy you? Bwahahaha! What the hell is Hunter doing here? Why are you here? How did you find you? Ha! It's as easy as finding a fish that's jumped out of its tank. I expected you to flop to the nearest, easiest solution possible. Did you even check the ranking of your team, Seeker? You're going to suffocate with them. This can't be. I try so hard to keep Hunter at arm's length, so I don't have to endure his shit. How did you track me down? Plus your phone, I could automatically check you in at this location in Pengi Pass Go. Note to self, stop signing up to random websites without reading the TOS. Seriously though, I'm loving the vibes here, Seeker. My friends and I are going to stay a while and enjoy the atmosphere. P2W. Hunter snaps his fingers and his teammates snap to attention. Spread out. With a offensive wave of his hand, Team P2W disperses around the place. Immediately, it's clear that they're keen to start some trouble. You know what? I'm itching to play some games too. Without parting words. Sorry. Without parting words, Hunter looks me dead in the eyes before turning around and leaving me where I stand. Immediately, the tension in the arcade jacks up to a ridiculous degree, clearly more than 3.6 road gens of an unstable nuclear situation. Not great, not terrible. Team P2W are quickly finding various ways to cause trouble, antagonizing my new friends, messing with the games. The easiest thing to do would be to avoid all this drama and stay on the sidelines, but that's not what friends do. Even if I'm a relatively new friend, less than a day old, I should step in and help where I can. Seeker, let me help. Damn, this chapter's still not finished? I'm not sure I'm going to reach the end anymore. Just as an information, this stream and all following streams will be available on YouTube. I think there's a channel linked somewhere on my page where I post it. So yeah, this is the beginning of my plan to go through my capitalistic urges and become a millionaire by doing streams about pretty unknown games, you know. Like in a week, I'm already going to win thousands by day, right? Anyway, I hope you are not able to hear my mouth sounds too much. How can a phone app help with playground bullies? I'm keeping my microphone input open and echo-locating any trouble you may find around the place. Think. Absolutely. Good night. Good night. If you're going to bed, just have a good night. I'm keeping my and thank you for being here again. I love having people around me. I'm keeping my microphone input open and echo-locating any trouble you may find around the place. Check out your map and pick a place to go. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to stop right here. I think there's like maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes left to the chapter, but I'm kind of tired, you know? Like it's after midnight for me, so yeah, I think I'm just going to end here for tonight. In any case, it was absolutely lovely to start the game. It's just as great as I anticipated. I'm absolutely loving my time with it. I hope my British accent doesn't put you off too much. It's going to get better, maybe. I hope. I think it's already gotten better from like the beginning of the stream to compared to the end. But yeah, I'm not a good judge for that, you know. So anyway, thank you for checking me out. I don't know when I'm going to continue the stream. Maybe next Friday. Probably not this weekend because um, because I have stuff to do, video games to translate, and yeah, I can just stream on Fridays. It's good. I can do that. Maybe a bit like early in the day and then a bit more later in the evening, just at the same hour. I don't know. I'll see what I do. Anyway, if there's still anyone here, or if anyone watches the VOD till now, I hope you have a good time. Take care of yourself, and thank you for existing. Thank you.